Welcome, dear viewers. It's a big evening coming in from Sulebia Cricket Ground. We have two finals lined up, the plate finals and the cup finals coming our way as we get going with this evening. Coming away live from Sulebia Cricket Ground of KCC Falcons Champions Trophy. Kiranigan Challengers are taking on MEC Study Group in this finals. It was Kiranigan who won the toss and elected to have a bat first. It is important to know the playing 11 for both the teams as they get going in the finals. MEC Study Group led by Muiz Ahmed, wicketkeeper as well for his team. Najeem Ahmed, Umar Abbas, Nabil Ahmed, Mohammad Nabil, Zahid Khan, Imran Nawaz, Mudassar Salim Ali Abbas, Amir Ahmed and Vishwa Teja Nitam to make the playing 11. For Kiranigan Challengers, Shah Alam, the captain, Mohammad Mehdi, wicketkeeper, Abdul Mohsin, Sabir Hussain, Suhad Jasim, Sharif Mian, Mohammad Dilawar, Shainul Marjan, Saidul Islam, Mohammad Faisal Hussain and Abdul Aziz to make the playing 11. The two opening batters for Kiranigan Challengers are out there at the center. It is going to be Vishwa who will start the proceedings with the new ball. He's done well in the tournament for MEC Study Group with the ball. 8 matches for him, 149 runs given away from the 22 overs that he's bowled, and is picked up 3 wickets. From 8 matches, picking up 3 wickets, not quite suggesting the talent this man possesses with the ball. On the other side, let's have a look at Mohammad Faisal Hussain, who was the leading run scorer in the league stages of the tournament. 8 matches for him, 363 runs, 350s and 100 to his name, and a highest of 105. On the other hand, the captain, Shah Alam of Kiranigan Challengers, hasn't been the best of the outings. 50 runs from the 8 matches for him. Here we go to start off the proceedings. First delivery from Vishwa. Faisal looking to go after the bowler straight away with the slightest of width on offer. He looks to strike through the offside, misses it, and a dot delivery from Vishwa as he starts off the proceedings into this plate finals. MEC Study Group didn't quite look very good in the league stages of the tournament. They had an opportunity and they've made it here to the finals after playing some brilliant cricket. On the other hand, Kiranigan Challengers have been a pretty consistent outfit, missing out in the quarterfinals of the main cup, and here they are fighting it out against MEC to take the plate cup finals. 2 good deliveries from Vishwa as he starts off the proceedings. Pretty sunny and bright out there. It's going to take its effect on the players, this hot conditions. This time he gets it away along the ground, doesn't quite get it right off the middle of the bat as Ali Abbas in the deep gets to the ball. First runs on the board for Kiranigan Challengers as Faisal opens his account, and that gets the captain Shah Alam on strike, who's not had a very good tournament from 8 outings, just managing to get 50 runs against his name with the highest of 15. For sure, he will be looking to give them a good start here, the top of the order alongside Faisal Hussain. Shah Alam, can he do things right here for his team just in this big game of the tournament? And that's a good looking strike, beautifully played, diving effort from the field on the backward point region. Ali Abbas, again the fieldsman, as 1 more run is added. Imran Nawaz in the backward point region with a good effort, trying to throw himself towards the ball to stop that. But Shah Alam gets off the mark with another run coming in from his bat. He's gone through the offside. That's a terrific hit, flat over the ropes for a maximum. As you expect Faisal to get going into the proceedings, he's hit that cleanly. And that's a beautiful strike from this man who's been such good with the bat at the top of the order. And he's got more runs for his team. He is one key factor in this batting lineup of Kiranigan challengers. And what a start for him early in his inning. He's hit that for a maximum. Beautiful strike from the bat of Faisal. And with that hit, a field change has been prompted here. And Faisal will continue in the manner that he's done in the entire tournament. He will not shy away from playing big strokes. That's again struck well. Imran Nawaz with a good stop. This time does pick it up cleanly and a dot delivery to finish off. At the end of over number 1, 8 runs on the board for Kiranigan Challengers. With that, I would like to welcome my fellow commentator, Hasib, in the com box as we get going with the over number 2.
Thank you. Yes, it's very exciting match here now between both these players. Umar Abbas starts off with an excellent delivery, slightly shaping outside, going away for the right-handed batsman.
It's pretty hot conditions, Hasib. I'm sure you've been out there a number of times. Is it going to take its toll on the players, especially? Does any team have advantage batting first in these conditions? What do you have to say about it?
Well, I think the pitch seems to be quite batting surface, I would say. Just like that, here we see Shalam advancing down, hitting that shot down the ground. The pitch seems to be quite unfavorable with the batters. Umar Abbas pitching it in front. An excellent shot over the covers.
Shalam hasn't been at his best. We know that he can play some strokes in this tournament. From the 8 outings, he's just managed 50 runs. That says it all. But this is a big game. The captain has to lead from the front, and that was a very confident strike from him. Umar Abbas to Shalam. Looks to shuffle across, plays it up easily, just beating the cover fieldsman Amir, and probably they will go through with the second run. Here you go, not very good running between the wickets. Faisal just content with a single. Surely there was 2 runs on there. This is not very good cricket from Faisal. He should have pushed hard. Every run is going to count in this finals.
Well, I think Faisal have played really extraordinary cricket throughout the tournament, and I think that might be the main reason that he wants to keep the strike on himself. Have played 5 deliveries, didn't score much, 7 runs so far coming from his bat. But he will definitely be looking to target this over, I think. You can see Umar Abbas to Faisal now. There we go, the flick of the wrist. What a shot that is. That's how. An excellent shot there from Faisal.
It was beautifully picked off the pads. You keep offering him every time, he will keep picking you for runs. That was beautiful stroke from Faisal's bat. This time he goes through the offside, played that with soft hands and through with a quick run. This time much better from Faisal. As you said, Hasib, he's been the key man with the bat for Kiraniganj Challengers in this tournament. And for sure, he is looking to conserve his energy to get those big hits that he's known for. And for sure, there is some niggle. He's struggling there, as we see, not quite able to keep that running between the wickets. And looks like he has a cramp or something very early in the game. Umar Abbas to Shah Alam, looking to advance down the track, going for the swing, misses it. A dot delivery from Umar as the over number 2 comes to an end. With that, score for Kiraniganj Challengers 18 without a wicket.
Vishwa Teja now at ball 1 over, going for 8 runs. Another very important bowler for Team MEC. Have been really well throughout the tournament. He's got the height, he's got the pace. And the pitch here today seems to be an interesting one. Something which well, that's an excellent shot there by Faisal. Hitting it in the gap for a single though, but that will definitely lift up his confidence. Well, as we were talking about Vishwa, he's got the pace and the pitch seems to be in favor of him. He can get some extra bounce there. It's quite sunny out there. The pitch seems to be quite hard as well. Shalom, that's up in the air. Will that be the first wicket? There we go. Umar Abbas with an excellent catch. Vishwa into the wickets now. The first wicket of this final.
And the poor run for the captain at the top of the order continues here, even in the finals. Not quite able to get going with the bat. Played it uppishly, and Umar Abbas in the mid-on region, standing in the 30-yard circle, had to rush in. And at the end, it was a comfortable pick from the talented all-rounder to get his team their first wicket, as Vishwa Teja Nettam has struck here and has got an important wicket, important breakthrough, as he's not got too many wickets, not quite doing justice to the talent that man possesses. And that is a wicket that will give him a lot of confidence in his over number 2. Strikes it in the second delivery and gets his team an important wicket in this important clash against Kiraniganj. With that, the new batsman walks in at number 3. Still 4 deliveries remain in this over from Vishwa. He struck here for his team as Shah Alam was looking to go for the big one. Didn't quite middle it. And at the end, it was an easy grab for Umar Abbas.
Sharif Mia, the new batter coming in now. 8 matches, 95 runs. Excellent delivery to start off to a new batsman. A quick single taken there, which brings back Faisal onto the strike. Well, the team, Kiraniganj Challengers, it has all been about Faisal. He has been the highest run scorer of the tournament. And the entire team revolves around himself.
Yes, Hasib, that's a very valid point. We've seen Kiraniganj struggle when Faisal has departed early. And when he gets going, It is always going to ensure that they have enough runs for the bowling lineup to have a cushion on the board to come in at the batters and have a go at them. That's Vishwa to Faisal. He looks to go through the cover region. Has played that well. The fielder in the covers, Nabil, giving it a chase. But the ball landing away from him. It's going to be another single, though probably didn't quite middle it off the bat, but just enough on it to get it over the cover fieldsman as he picks up another run. Faisal gets off strike. 14 of 9 deliveries. It's all about conserving the energy here in these hot conditions, as you said early when I pointed out running between the wickets not quite up to the mark. Faisal would not mind, just stopping by and not pick those quick runs. Instead, he favors the big hits. Sharif Mian looking to guide that away. Played that very well, connecting very late, and that races away into the ropes in the third man region for a boundary to come in.
Definitely, let's have a look at that shot again. Played very late, watched the ball very carefully. There's no deep third man protection there for Vishwa. Well, as mentioned, Sharif, 6 matches, 95 runs, didn't really kept going in this entire tournament. Well, today is the day. He should really come up to his A game.
Yes, he's definitely got the talent, but those figures not quite doing justice to what this man can do with the bat. Hasn't been at his best. He started off well here with a good boundary coming in for him. And again, plays that with soft hands. Looks to go through with a quick run, but sent back by Faisal, and rightly so is Nabil getting to the ball. No runs there. At the end of 3 overs, 25 for the loss of 1 wicket. Kiranigan challenges.
Well, here comes Umar Abbas back to bowl his second over. First over going for 10 runs. A decent over, I would say. Well, he has been a very important bowler for Team MSC. Produced those early wickets throughout the tournament. We have seen that. So far, wicketless in the first over. He will definitely be eyeing for a wicket here. That's gone up in the air, a slower ball, the keeper's underneath, and that's the catch taken. The captain Moise takes the catch. The most important wicket of this final. Faisal has to depart.
That's not a very good looking stroke, as you will see in the replay. Faisal with no feet movement at all, just having a go at that. Beautifully bowled by Umar Abbas, as Hasib pointed out. That was a slow one, and that has completely foxed the batsman into that big hit that he was targeting, but plays up into the hands of the keeper, the captain, Moise Ahmed, not making any mistake, grabbing that opportunity as he held on to that. There was loud cheer for the captain, and why not? They've got an important wicket here, long way in the air, no feet movement, stand and deliver kind of a stroke from Faisal. Fails to get it right, and he is on his way back to the dugout. Just look at the celebration. Umar Abbas and Vishwa just enjoying themselves as the celebrations come in with that important wicket for MEC Study Group.
Here we go. Abdulaziz coming after the wicket of Faisal. 6 matches, 93 runs. Another batter who has not really kept into the scores for their team. But again, MD Sharif and Abdulaziz, this is the time really they need to bring out their best game. Well, MD Faisal, on the other hand, has played extraordinarily throughout the tournament. That wicket was something that Team MEC really wanted. We did understand from their celebration, the excitement once they got him.
Both these batters out here definitely possess the experience, and they've got in them to get a partnership coming in. As Faisal has departed cheaply, there would be some worried faces in the dugout of Kiranigan challengers. And here we go. Abdulaziz on the very first delivery, shot of good length, that from Umar Abbas, looking to target the mid-wicket region. Swing and a miss, and a good delivery first up to the batsman to go past the bat, trying to create that pressure moment. Umar Abbas.
Well, excellent delivery to start off to an new batter. No runs coming in this over so far. And a very important wicket. Here we go, Umar Abbas to Aziz. Another excellent delivery. Some width to offer, but Aziz just fails to cut that one. Excellent delivery, this one by Umar Abbas. 3 deliveries, wicket, and no run in this over. Well, it's all happening for Team MSC here.
Aziz didn't have a very good tournament, but in the last outing he managed to get some runs on the board. Probably that would get him some confidence. He was middling the ball really well. And that is a beautiful slow one again from Umar Abbas. Abdulaziz not quite picking that and was in all sorts of trouble. Fortunately for him, that ball wasn't targeted at the stumps. If not, that could have been a lot of trouble staring at Abdulaziz. 3 dot deliveries in a row to the new batsman, and the pressure is definitely on the new man here. Umar Abbas, brilliant stuff from him. A wicket in the first delivery, and the next 3 all going past the bat of Abdulaziz.
This time again, some width to offer. Ball, as we can see, still have got the swing even in this hot condition. Umar Abbas is producing that swing, late swing, I would say. Normally, like these kinds of ball really tempt the batters to go for those cut shots, but it's very difficult to play as the ball is swinging quite late. No run coming off this over. An excellent one by Umar Abbas. Final delivery of the over number 4. This time he cuts that away straight to the fielder, Vishwa. Saved 4 runs for his team, I would say. An excellent wicket made in over by Umar Abbas. After the end of 4th over, Kiranigan Challengers 25 with a loss of 2 wickets.
It's going to be Vishwa to continue after his 2 overs. He's given away 15 runs in the previous over, picking up a wicket. That might have prompted the captain to give him another go with the ball. Bowling his 3rd over here, and it's going to be Sharif Mia on strike facing Vishwa. He's got 2 men guarding the ropes, one in the deep point region and one in the 3rd man. Interesting what Vishwa looks to do here. Strikes it well, but straight to the fields when Imran Nawaz did get his hands to the ball, but not enough effort from him to stop that single. Sharif Mia picks up a run off strike, and it's back to Abdulaziz.
Well, Abdulaziz have played 5 deliveries so far in this game, has still yet to go off the mark. Really trying to get that single. Well, Vishwa, on the other hand, making it quite uncomfortable for the batters there to score runs on him. He's got that good length line which he targets normally.
He's been very impressive with the line and length that he's bowled. He's got the pace. He can get the bounce. He can surprise the batsman with an odd bouncer. Interesting what he does here. Fuller delivery again goes past the bat. Definitely pressure moments out there for Abdulaziz. 6 deliveries in a row and no runs yet coming from his bat.
Well, that's a very interesting field setup there by the captain and the Vishwa. They got the 3rd man inside and have got a deep mid-wicket and a deep point fielder. Well, I think since it's the new batter, Moise, I think they should have the deep 3rd man.
Yes, I totally agree with you. Hosibis is going past the outside edge, and that's again straight to the field and the short 3rd man region. The ball has gone past the bat quite a few occasions for Abdulaziz. I wouldn't be surprised even if they have a slip in place for Vishwa. That could be a bold move from the captain, but looks like Muiz Ahmed is pretty content and might be happy with the way things have shaped up for his team, as they lost the toss and have been bowling first here.
Well, I think he missed his run up there, Vishwa. Well, the weather, it seems to be quite hot here at this time of the day. But dream but Muiz will really be happy how his team has performed so far. They have been fielding quite well, stopping those boundaries. Well, that's another good delivery by Vishwa. Aziz so far have no control.
It's always very important as a batsman, Hasib. I'm sure you've been there and you know it well. It's important for a new batsman to get off the mark as soon as possible in his inning. Probably try and get to middle a few deliveries. That would get the confidence going. But for Aziz, it's been all struggles here. Just look at that. 8 deliveries without a run in this big finals. Is this the pressure that is talking out there?
This time a fuller delivery yet again. Aziz not able to get off the mark. Well said, Muiz. Definitely. The batters really need to get them off the marks as soon as possible in their innings. Have played 9 deliveries, not able to take any runs there. Well, definitely it's the pressure of the finals. And some excellent bowling by their fast bowlers for Team MEC. It's making it quite difficult for these batters.
Yes, that is for sure. So far, it's been very good with the new ball bowlers, Umar Abbas and Vishwa Teja. That's in the air. Muiz Ahmed, just not enough from him as he saw the ball in the air. Wanted to get under that, getting it just over him. And again, Aziz rather getting off the mark streakishly with that edge, just carrying over the keeper's reach as a single comes in. Finally, Abdul Aziz gets off the mark on the 10th delivery. At the end of 5 overs, Kiranigan challengers are off to a quiet start here with 2 wickets down and 27 runs on the board.
Well, as you can see on our screen, MD Faisal, the only batter so far who have kept going, but still couldn't go for quite long. Gone for 14. Shalam, the struggle continues for him. 6 of 6. It's quite important for Sharif and Aziz to come up where their team needed them the most. They've got Mehdi, Mohsin, Shabir, Suhag along down the batting order. But it's the partnership that they really need to have here. 5 overs, 27 of 2. Seems to be in trouble though. Well, on the other hand, Vishwa and Umar, excellent fast bowling spell we have seen here. 17 runs of 3 overs. Vishwa picked up that 1 wicket. And Umar Abbas, the most important wicket of MD Faisal, going away only for 10 runs.
And it's time for a change in the bowling attack. It's going to be Ali Abbas with his variations again coming in to bowl the over number 6, the last over of the power play. Aziz has had his struggles already out there at the centre, getting his first run on the 10th delivery that he faced out there. Here comes Ali Abbas to Aziz. And he's got that in the air. It's going to be an easy chance. And Ali Abbas will say thank you very much and hold on to the catch. The struggle continued and finally he's on his way back on the 11th delivery. He was being dismissed with a beautiful slow one. He completely failed to spot that as he offered the ball in the air, and Ali Abbas calling for it and clinging on to the catch, and that's the 3rd wicket going down. Kiranigan challengers in all sorts of trouble with 3 wickets going down for them.
Well, that's the pressure. That's the pressure of the final we were talking about. Excellent slow delivery. He was really wanting to get off the mark. Well, there we go. Ali Abbas picked up that catch. But that's the pressure of the final. That's what this game takes you to.
Hasn't been a very good start this for Kiranigan challengers. After winning the toss, they didn't have any doubts to bat first. But some quality bowling from MEC study group has got the batsmen playing some wrong shots. And as a result of that, they have lost 3 wickets.
Well, the new batter coming in now, MD Mehdi. 4 matches, 43 runs. Strike rate of 122. But what a start here from MEC Cricket, MEC Study Group, as we are down in the final over of the power play. Just 27 runs coming off it and those 3 wickets. Well, that's the start the captain would really want, especially in the finals.
Kiraniganj would want a partnership here because they haven't been at their best. As we are approaching at the over number 6, the scorecard not looking really pretty for them at this stage. That's much better from the batter, and that is sloppy work from Mudassar. Should have been no run there and has resulted in a single coming in as Sharif Mia gets back on strike. Mehdi off the mark straight away. Important factor in this big game. The wicketkeeper batsman was a pretty good behind the stumps for Kiraniganj. He has to get going with the bat and get some runs to his name in this big finals.
Well, we have seen MD Mehdi in this tournament. There we go. This time swing and a miss. White signal by the umpire. Sharif now really tempting to hit those big shots. He knows that the score is quite less, especially it's the last over of the power play. Their team really need to utilize it. Well, on the other hand, MD Mehdi seems to come. We have seen in the past few matches, seems to start off really well, but he's losing his rhythm.
That's a good strike through the offside. The chase is on for Imran Nawaz. He will get to the ball. Stops it as the batsmen get another couple on the board. Sharif with a good powerful strike through the offside, but not just enough from him to get it to the boundary ropes. As you said, Mehdi has been getting the starts but failing to get it big. He's been giving away the starts that he's got in this tournament. He needs to get a big one here alongside Sharif Mia. Definitely need a partnership, Kiraniganj. Gone.
There we go. That's an excellent looking shot. What a shot that is. That will definitely lift up his confidence, Sharif. Let's have a look at that amazing six again. The ball was in his arc. He picked that one really well, hitting it straight down the ground. What a shot that is.
That's why this game is such a great leveler. In the first delivery of the over, he bowled a slow one, he got a wicket. And this one, again, attempted slow one from Ali Abbas. And Sharif Mia picked it beautifully and sent it sailing all the way over the long on region for a maximum.
What a shot that is. This quickly now moves to 14 of 6 deliveries. That's very well said, Muiz. Takes just 1 or 2 deliveries to completely change the momentum. Can he continue now? Here we go. 5th delivery of the over numbers. But that's a slow one.
That didn't quite pick up after bouncing. The batsman was very fortunate. He managed to get some bat, especially as he was looking to go across the line and strike it hard. The ball kept really low there to the surprise of the batsman, but very fortunate. Sharif Mia did get some bat onto the ball. We tend to see those lower deliveries that keep low after bouncing cause a lot of trouble for the batsman, but he was fortunate to get it away for a couple. Here comes the last delivery of the over. Beautifully bowled through the gate there. Sharif Mia again looking to play that on the onside. A swing and a miss. Good take behind the stumps by the captain Muiz Ahmed. With that, the power play overs come to an end, and Kiraniganj challengers have moved on to 39 runs on the board for the loss of 3 wickets. It's been struggle for the batting unit after they won the toss and elected to bat first. 3 early wickets going down for them. What they need is a partnership. MEC study group would be pretty pleased with the way they have started off. 3 quality bowlers and 3 wickets between them in the first 6 overs. Interesting to see. The players not missing out on any opportunity where they can sip in some water. In these hot conditions, for sure, the umpires will keep that coming in as far as the players want it, because it can take a toll on you. Big this finals being this, looks like there's going to be a bowling change, and it's going to be Nabil coming into the attack with his leg breaks.
Well, that's very well said. They really need to keep hydrated in this weather. Nabil again, another bowler who has been quite effective for their team. Have picked up those important wickets in this tournament. 8 matches, 4 wickets. What an excellent all-rounder he is. Well, it's all about his line. He's a bowler who can really tempt the batters to hit those big ones as he bowls his loopish delivery, I would say.
Yes, so very rightly said, Hasib. He's a kind of a bowler who's not afraid to toss the ball up. He will keep inviting the batsman to have a go at him and in the process try and pick those wickets.
Here we go. The first over off the power play, Nabil to Mehdi. That's exactly what we were talking about. That's how he tosses the delivery. This time MD hitting it straight to the point fielder. Well, we have seen in the previous game, MD Mehdi has gotten out to a similar bowler. Well, that's straight into the hands of the fielder. Wicket number 4 goes down. MD Mehdi, the struggle continues for him in this tournament. Another good looking shot. Tried to hit that one over the covers, but hitting it straight into the hands of the deep cover fielder.
Yes, it is Imran Nawaz, the catcher there. He doesn't miss out on many opportunities. He's a safe pair of hands, and that was a very good grab from him in the deep cover region. As we were talking about the ability of flighting the ball and tempting the batsman into the big strokes, that is Mehdi faltering here for his team in the lookout for a big one. Gets it in the air and straight into the hands of Imran Nawaz, who doesn't miss out. A very good catch taken, an early strike here for Nabil, and that change has worked for MEC Study Group.
Well, that's the trap. That's the trap set by the captain and the bowler. Imran, the fielder, have been really well throughout the tournament, have picked up those catches. He doesn't have to. He's a man who doesn't miss much, I would say. Here we go. The new batter coming in now, Shahinul.
Shahinul's got the ability with the bat. He can clear the boundary ropes. There's the figures for him. Highest of 25 from the 7 innings that he's played. And that's beautifully bowled again, tossing it up, keeping the batsman in a watch here, stuck in the crease, and he watches the ball into the gloves of the keeper. Beautifully bowled, first up to the new man.
Yes, as you can see, we've got that bounce. It's the pitch that's producing it. This time balled down the offside. He's cut away that one. He'll get off the mark. Shahinul straight away.
Shahinul can clear the ropes, but what is required for Kiraniganj is a partnership. The batsmen have to keep rotating the strike. When an opportunity comes in, they have to get those wickets coming in as well. Obviously played away from the point fielder. Would be probably a couple of runs for Sharif. He's got the start here. Definitely has to convert. And Shahinul was in the lookout for the third one as well. And Sharif not interested, as that underarm throw from Imran Nawaz got him interested. His partner saying no to it. It's been 5 deliveries. Impressive start to the spell from Nabil, and that's a very good delivery again. Sharif Mia spotting that onto the bat and playing it back to the bowler. With that, the end of over number 7. 42 for the loss of 4 wickets. Kiraniganj challenges.
There we go. Ali Abbas coming in to bowl his second over. A decent one in his first one. Picked up that wicket, going for 12 runs. But I would say that's an okay start to start off his spell. T20 game is all about wickets. You can get hit, but it's the wicket you really need to get.
Yes, Ali Abbas is just a kind of a bowler. He will not mind a few hits being taken off his bowling. But the good thing that he does is to pick the wickets. He's done it so often, and he provides those breakthroughs whenever wanted. MEC Study Group, go to him, and he does the rest with the ball. Looking to work it away on the offside, and Nabil will get to the ball. It's going to be a single for Sharif.
Well, so far these batters are playing really good, picking up those singles, avoiding those dot balls, I would say. That's what is required here at this stage. Watch the ball carefully, build up that partnership, take your team in much deeper as you go in this innings. Here we go, Ali Abbas to Sharif. Well, trying to cut that one. Excellent kept there by the wicketkeeper, the captain Muiz.
Yes, he's been confident. A catch is taken already to get an important wicket for his team, and has done very well behind the stumps. That was another good take. Sharif got a boundary, playing that late early on in his inning, looking to do that again as he saw the short third man fielder in place, wanting to guide it in the third man region between the keeper and the short third man fielder. The ball goes past the bat. Good delivery from Ali Abbas.
Here we go, an excellent delivery, a thick edge. MD Sharif survives. What a ball that is from Ali Abbas. He will get a boundary though. He will be happy about it. But what an excellent delivery here by Ali Abbas. Hitting it, targeting straight into the stumps.
Again, no footwork that from the batsman. Probably the slow ones keeping the batters guessing here. Almost got the result. That inside edge going past the stump. Good delivery from Ali Abbas. And how often it can happen. A good delivery can still end up in runs coming in off you. As a boundary comes in off the thickish inside edge. Ali Abbas to Sharif. This time a slow one is picked up beautifully. And he got that over for a maximum. Too slow from Ali. Easy pickings for Sharif, and he's dispatched that for another clean one.
Well, there was a change in pace though, but bowling it right in his arc, MD Sharif. We have seen him hit that one a maximum in his previous over, almost a similar kind of shot. Well, the result remains the same. Pick that slower one really well. MD Sharif moves to 28 of 13 deliveries, 11 runs of the over. Well, that's an excellent comeback delivery. The length ball. That's the delivery. Is that the line that he really needs to bowl?
Yes, he's very good bowler, Ali Abbas, but he tends to be very picky at times when he tries to get those slow ones coming in. He tries it too often, and that is probably the problem that he faces where he gets hit for runs. He needs to keep that stock delivery coming in and probably one or two slow ones to keep the batsman guessing. And this time again, a swing and a miss through to the keeper. Good delivery to finish off the over number 8. 53 for the loss of 4 wickets. Kiranigan challenges Sharif Mian, giving some hope here with a well-made 25 of 15 deliveries for his team. But he needs to continue the good work with the bat, as again the batsman not missing out on an opportunity to sip in some water. Going to be interesting as Nabil will come in and bowl his over number 2.
Well, here we go. Nabil coming back into his second over. What a start he had. Picked up that wicket and going for only 3 runs. Here we go, Nabil to Shahinul. Well, that's hit straight down the ground. A powerful shot. The fielder does well, but couldn't stop the boundary there. An excellent dive. Have gone in vain. Welcome boundary for Shahinul here. That will lift up his confidence. Dragged it short. Picked that one really well. Hit that with some power. That really should have been stopped there.
Another good strike down the ground, this time towards Mudassar in the long off region. It was Najam with that misfield earlier on resulted in a boundary. Nabil wasn't very happy, man. That should have been stopped though, because the fielder did all the hard work, got to the ball and threw his hands, resulting in a boundary. Good start for Kiraniganj over number 9 this, 5 runs of the first 2 deliveries. Tosses it up, the batsman advances down the track, plays it up easily, 1 bounce towards the long off fielder Mudassar. It's going to be another single for Sharif.
Well, as you can see, these batters are really now trying to hit those big ones. Are really being... Well, that will be called in as a wide, way down the offside. A too short a delivery, I would say. Nabi is slightly missing his line as compared to the previous over. They wouldn't mind these extras as they are really in a good stage. Well, that's up in the air. Will that be taken? There is a fielder underneath. And that's dropped him. Well, they really need to pick up those catches, especially in this final game. Nabil really not happy here with the fielder effort.
Yes, that was in the air for quite some time, and it's a substitute man who's put down a fairly easy chance along the boundary ropes. He got under the ball, and unfortunately for him, didn't quite get his hands under it, and that went for another boundary. Opportunity is being created by the bowler, but not quite coming in. This time is another chance, and Imran Nawaz holds on in the deep covers again, and that's going to be the end of Shahinul. He was very fortunate to survive a scare previous delivery that was played towards the mid-wicket region. The substitute fieldsman not quite able to get his hands to the ball, but this time around it is Imran Nawaz with all his experience watching the ball into his hands and grabbing that opportunity, as Nabil had some bad moments in this over, but this time he's got another wicket for his team. There's the wicket.
Well, 1 ball down. The next ball, they're right at the top of their game. MEC study group have been really extraordinary throughout this innings and picked up 5 wickets and just 64 runs on board. They're really on top of this game here. What an excellent bowling here by Nabil. Created a chance in the previous delivery, getting the wicket in the next delivery. Shabir Hussain, the new batter coming in, was the man of the match in the previous game, the semi-final, scored 60 runs. Well, a lot of responsibility lies over his shoulder here today. Can he deliver the similar kind of innings that he did in the semi-final?
Yes, he would be riding high on confidence levels with a very good knock coming in the semi-finals to get a well-made 60 to his name. He will be facing the bowlers also oozing in confidence. Nabil has picked up 2 wickets, starts off with a flighted delivery to the new batsman. Has put that away in the gap. The chase is on. The fielder with a good sliding effort picks it up cleanly, and the return coming in. Najam not quite able to collect that cleanly as the over number 9 ends. The scorecard for Kiraniganj Challengers, with half the side back in the dugout, moves to 65 runs on the board. So bowling change has been done here. Amir Ahmed, the left-arm seamer, is brought into the attack. Hasn't had too many opportunities in this tournament for his team. 4 outings for him. He's bowled 9 overs to give away 79 runs, but he's been amongst the wickets. He's delivered whenever he's got the chance. Has picked up 6 wickets in the tournament. Starts off with a fuller delivery, beautifully driven through the offside all along the ground. And that's going to be a single coming in for Sabir as he gets off strike, and it's going to be Sharif facing Amir.
Well, Sharif, on the other hand, 29 of just 16 deliveries, really playing a knock here. A new bowler is now into the attack. Will he go for it? There we go, slow delivery. What a ball that is. Amir into the attack. Amir into the wickets. Well, that has been the story for him throughout the matches he's played. Always into the wickets. What an excellent delivery. A slower one. MD Sharif. Sharif Mia really not happy about the way he played. That delivery was looking really good. Has to depart. Scoring 29 of just 17 deliveries. And heartbreak from him.
Just look at the replay there. The feet movement not quite there. Not getting close to the pitch of the ball. Instead looking to stand and deliver. Never picked that slow one. Beautifully bowled by Amir. Rolling his fingers over the ball in the line of the stumps. The batsman completely foxed. Had no answers to that. As Amir strikes early in his spell. Picks up his second wicket.
Sohag Jasim, the next batter coming in after the fall of this 6th wicket. 7 matches, 135 runs, 46 his highest. It's the strike rate. He can really strike those deliveries. 153. Will he?
Been very impressed with this man's striking ability. Such a clean striker of the ball. Hasib looks to make it look so easy when he starts to middle the ball. And unfortunately hasn't got too many opportunities with the bat for his team. Comes in pretty late. And here is his opportunity to get some runs for his team. And straight away off the mark, playing that fine in the fine leg region. And picking a couple of runs. Rather looking to be laid back there with his running between the wickets. The throw coming in quickly from Nabil. Might have just made it home as the keeper collects it and disturbs the stumps. 2 more runs for Sohaj, who is a very clean striker of the ball. Would be impressive what his approach will be here. For now, the situation is with 6 wickets down and 68 runs on the board. The well-set batsman Sharif back in the dugout. It's again the need of the moment to get a partnership going for Kiraniganj.
Very well said. We have noticed and we have seen Sohag quite athletic, I would say, quite fast between the wickets. We can see. There we go. Amir has another slow delivery by him. No run taken there as the ball goes straight to the backward point fielder. Quite an interesting start for Amir here. Coming off just 3 runs and that important wicket of Sharif Mia. 2 more deliveries to go in this over. Another slower ball and that's up in the air. Will that be another wicket? Oh, that's a catch drop. You cannot drop those catches, especially in the final. Quite an easy chance, quite an easy opportunity put down. Amir with an excellent slow delivery created that opportunity again.
That could have been an important breakthrough for MEC Study Group. Mudassar doing everything right there apart from holding on to the opportunity. A big miss from him. Another slow one, looks to guide it away fine. He's got that fine and that's racing away into the ropes. That is what good batsmen tend to do, as they can pick those boundaries whenever there is an opportunity. Played from within the crease, this time letting the ball to come onto the bat and guiding it beautifully away from the keeper as the ball races away into the ropes. A good finish to the over, successful over for Amir, though. Picked up a wicket, created an opportunity which was missed out by Mudassar at the end of 10 at the halfway stage. The score for Kiraniganj 73 for the loss of 6 wickets.
Well, here comes Nabil back into the attack. 2 for 15 in his 2 overs. Starts off again with the tossed up delivery. Sohag cuts that one straight to the fielder. No run taken there.
The attitude of Nabil is what stuns me all the time, because he's a bowler. Even if he gets hit for maximums, he will keep offering those flighted deliveries. Never shies away from his strength, that is to flight the ball and tempt the batsman. This time it is the batter Sohag who's got that away on the offside towards Vishwa in the backward point region, and to go through with a quick single gets Sabir on strike. This is going to be an important partnership for Kiraniganj. Shabir looking to strike through the offside, gets it off the inside edge. Fortunate, very fortunate that the ball didn't quite go onto the stumps there. A good delivery again from Nabil. This time was a flighted delivery. Again, the batsman not using his feet, looking to stay within the crease and strike through the offside, gets it off the inside edge.
Just 1 run coming off this over. Another tossed up delivery, this time towards the backward points. No single taken there. Nabil. What an over this is turning out to be again for MEC. Just 1 run coming off it. 2 more deliveries to go in this over. Well, this time that's it into the gap. Will they come back for a second? The fielder dives that one. Pick that. Not so great throw there by him. 2 runs taken there. Well, excellent running between the wickets. It's very tough condition out there. Quite sunny. The weather seems to be quite hot. Final delivery of the over number 11. Another excellent delivery. A quick single taken, direct hit. Would have been really close. Just 4 run coming off this over number 11. Kiraniganj Challengers 77 with the loss of 6 wickets.
There's the batting card. Faisal at the top of the order. Disappointment for his team. Didn't quite get going. Has done phenomenally well for them in the tournament, but departs early in this big clash. 14 of 10 for him. Sharif Mia was impressive with the way he got along in his inning, but departed at a stage wherein he had the start, had to make it count and make it big for his team, with a beautiful slow one coming in from Amir to trouble him and cleaning up. Shahinullah has got 11 runs, and this partnership between Sabir and Sohag has to chip in for Kiraniganj in order to get them to a respectable score in this big clash, the plate finals. As Amir looks to get back into the attack to start off his over number 2, his first one went for 8 runs and a wicket. And he will be bowling to Shabir, who's got 9 of 7 deliveries after a very good knock in the previous outing. He would be riding high on confidence, but what is done is dusted. He has to get going in this game for his team. An important finals this. And he works it away past the bowler to pick up a single as the over number 12 starts off.
Pretty decent overs to start off with Amir. I would say he had bowled really great length, changed up his deliveries. He has got variations. Well, there you go, some more variation. Hitting it straight to the point fielder, no run taken there. These batters are really now trying their best to be able to convert those singles into some boundaries, hitting those shots with some power. Well, that's what is required at this stage. 9 more overs to go. This time another slow delivery, hitting it onto the covers. There is a fielder underneath, but he'll just watch it go over his head. Another first maximum coming from the bat of Sohag.
Yes, that's another slow one attempted by the bowler, but the batsman was right up to the pitch of the ball, went through with that stroke, and he got that over the fieldsman as he watches the ball sail over him. That is what this man can do. Strike the ball cleanly and get those runs coming in from his bat. This time he watches the ball onto the bat, works it away with soft hands on the offside towards Nabil to pick up a quick single. Good over this already for Kiraniganj Challengers. 8 runs off it. Amir bowling his over number 2. attempted a slower one that was beautifully struck by Sohaj, and it's back to Shabir on strike now. Another slow one attempted, this time off the thickish outside edge. The chase is on for the fieldsman. Zahid will give it a chase, will stop the ball from reaching the ropes as 2 more runs add into the score of Kiraniganj Challengers. This partnership is going to be the key for them, because both these batters have definitely the ability to keep rotating the strike, and also when needed they can get those big hits and boundaries coming in. That is what will hamper MEC's hope, as they started off well in this match, but they need to get things tidy here as the batsmen look for another quick run. With that, the over number 12 ends. The score's moving along nicely here. The runs have never been a problem for Kiraniganj Challengers at this stage. The run rate is pretty healthy for them, but the worry is the 6 wickets that have gone down. Still a lot of cricket remaining in this first inning with 8 overs remaining. Kiraniganj Challengers 88 for the loss of 6 wickets.
There we go. Nabil coming back to bowl his final over. 2 for 19 in the previous 3 overs. An excellent spell coming from him. Well, as Muiz, you said, Sohag, what an excellent timer of the ball. Really looks quite clean when he hit those big ones. Definitely need to keep going in that rhythm alongside his partner Shabir, the man of the match player in the semi-final. Really need to step on now in this innings as well. Another tossed up delivery, a quick single taken there. Not so great throw by the point fielder. A single will be taken. Well, they really need MEC now slightly moving away from the momentum that they had. We have seen a catch drop as well, and bit of laziness in the fieldings. Well, that's an excellent delivery. A single taken there at the short mid-wicket region. No fielder there to stop that one.
Yes, Nabil has been phenomenal with the ball, with the way he's performed for his team in this big clash into his 4th consecutive over coming in from the road end. And of the first 2 deliveries, 2 singles have come in, and it's back to Shabir on strike facing Nabil. The batsman waiting for the ball to come onto the bat. Run out chance here. Had that been a direct hit, Ali Abbas failing to find the target into the gloves of the keeper. But by then, the batsman was quick and he made it home. It's going to be always a difficult situation for the batsman when those direct hits come in. That was very close to the stumps, but not finding the target, the fielder there, as the batsman gets home. 1 more run added. And that's a quality hit, beautifully done, making good use of the crease, moving around and picking his spot to dispatch it for another handsome 6. That is Sohaj for you, with his clean striking abilities, gets another maximum.
Well, an excellent shot, that one by him. Ball dragged down the leg side, had to move a bit, but hitting that straight. Well, it was coming right at us, Muiz. Well, that's up in the air again, this time in the gap. Will they come back for a second? Imran, the fielder, does well. They only settles in for a single. Well, that's what these 2 batters can do. Sohag with an excellent pickup shot, that is his 2nd maximum in this innings. Shabir alongside his partner, 15 of 12 deliveries, is really supporting. An excellent partnership is building up here for Team Kiraniganj. An good comeback delivery by him, tossed it. Shabir hitting it straight to the backward point fielder. That's the end of over number 13. The scores are now coming for Team Kiraniganj Challengers now. 98 with the loss of 6 wickets.
Yes, this partnership getting along well here between Sohaj and Shabir, trying to get their team back on track here. The projected score from here on is going to be 151 runs on this track, which is on a bit of slower side. Might be a decent score for Kiraniganj if they can get there. But still, it is advantage with MEC Study Group with 13 overs being completed, 98 runs and 6 wickets for them. And the captain thinks it's time to break the partnership, and that's why he's got his bowling spearhead coming into the attack. Umar Abbas, he's such a good all-rounder for this team, MEC Study Group, and he comes in to bowl at a crucial stage where this partnership is looking to take the proceedings away from MEC Study Group between Sohaj and Sabir. Umar Abbas bowling is over number 3 as Sohaj Jasim is the man on strike. 19 of 11 with 2 terrific sixes from his bat as we start the over number 14.
Well, he starts off with a fuller delivery. Sohag hitting it straight to the cover fielder. Well, an excellent change by the captain, I would say, bringing in his prime fast bowler. Well, and Umar Abbas, a bowler who has been really into the wickets and into the performance also, I would say, throughout the tournament we have seen, have gained the trust of the captain, has now been brought into the attack. Definitely the idea of getting that wicket, the breakthrough that the captain of MEC Muiz have been really hoping of from his bowlers. An excellent delivery again. Now there will be a chance. Sohag have gone really halfway down the pitch. Was really expecting to take a single from his partner.
Yes, Umar Abbas, after getting that inside edge, didn't know where the ball was heading in. His partner calling for him, but he didn't trust him. Stayed in the crease. Sohaj was halfway down the track. Umar Abbas quick to get to the ball. A good delivery resulting in no runs. The partnership has been impressive. They don't want to lose a wicket in the form of a run out with these two men going well out there for Kiraniganj challengers. Zaid has been asked to come in closer to the batsman. That's a good delivery and watchfully played by the batsman along the ground towards the deep mid-wicket fieldsman. Vishwa Teja doing the work. Another single added to the score. Good start to the over from Umar Abbas. 3 deliveries, just 2 singles. He wants to keep it clean and tidy here. The captain has got him back into the attack, desperately searching for a wicket, wanting to break this partnership. Can Umar Abbas do it for his team? Can he play the trick with the ball in his hand? It's going to be interesting as Sohaj is on strike.
2 runs coming off this over. This time he played it quite late. That's into the gap. Excellent shot. Will that go all the way for a boundary? The chase is on. The dive couldn't stop that boundary. Sohag yet again producing some more runs for his team. What a shot that is. Watched the ball quite until the very last moment and played that right into the gap. An excellent cut shot. Diving effort there by the fielder, but have gone in vain. Another boundary picked up here now. Sohag quickly moves to 24 of just 13 deliveries. Well, today is the day that his team really wants him to perform. He has been doing it. Can he continue throughout this innings? Played it quite late again. This time Umar Abbas picked up that fielder and moved him into the deep third man. A good change there by him.
Another very good over this for Kiraniganj challengers. They would be pretty content with the runs coming in. 7 runs off the over from the 5 deliveries. Umar Abbas brought into the attack in search of a wicket. The batsmen have got the better of him to get him away for 7 runs. Here comes the last delivery of the over. What will Umar Abbas look to do? It's Sabir on strike. He's got 16 of 15 deliveries. Slow one, lets it go through to the keeper. Najam behind the stumps didn't quite collect that cleanly, but no troubles. A dot delivery from Umar as the over number 14 ends. The score moves on to 105 for the loss of 6 wickets for Kiraniganj challengers. This partnership is looking to get the momentum back in favor of the batting team after they won the toss and elected to have a bat first. Didn't quite get the start. There's the partnership, the best one so far from these 2 men out there, Sohaj and Sabir. 39 of 28 deliveries. Sohaj has got 25 from his bat and Sabir has got 14. Good thing about MEC study group in this inning is that they haven't leaked away too many extra runs. They've tried to keep things very tidy with the ball, and they've done really well to pick up 6 wickets. But this partnership is starting to look good there for Kiraniganj, and that might be a worrying factor for the captain Muiz Ahmed from MEC study group, as 6 overs remain. And with the scorecard reading 105 runs on the board, probably 150 could be a decent score on this pitch. Hasib, what do you have to say about it?
Exactly, that's the projected score here as well. 150, as you can see on our screen. 6 more overs to go. They will be really happy if they are able to get to that mark. Team Kiranigan Challengers will give some target, will give some hope for their team, I would say. They've got a good bowling unit. They've got some really good fast bowlers. Sohag himself is an excellent all-rounder. Alongside with him, Shabir as well. They got some good pace bowling attack. They've got some spinners as well. So a strong unit into the bowling. 150, 160 runs would be really tough one, I would say, for Team MEC if they play the way they played throughout the tournament, Team Kiranigan Challengers.
Yes, absolutely. And this being the finals, Hasib, the pressure is always going to be there when you're chasing down a target. So that could be a positive for Kiraniganj. But for that, they have to get to that 150 run mark first. And Ali Abbas comes into the attack to bowl his over number 2. His first over, he got the wicket, but expensive from him. 23 runs and starts off with a wide delivery. Sohaj looking to reach out and strike through the offside. Too much width from the bowler. Results in a wide being signaled by the umpire Mustafa Qazi. The 2 match officials for this game are out there having a close look at the proceedings. Ali Abbas not quite starting off after an expensive over in this first one, which resulted in 23 runs. Starts off with a wide here. And again, Sohaj looking to guide that in the third man region, opening the face of the bat. He got some results in the previous over. He got a few runs in that region. Looking to do the same, but this time the ball goes past the bat. Ali Abbas, much better delivery from him. Gets it closer to the line of the stumps and goes past the bat. Muiz behind the stumps, the captain of MEC study group, marshalling his resources out at the center. Ali Abbas to Sohaj. Slightly short, he cuts it and into the hands of the fielders, missed out. That's a second catch put down by this man in the field. Earlier on the ropes, he's been brought inside the 30-yard circle, was straight into his hands. An opportunity to get a big wicket. Ali Abbas loses out on a wicket-taking opportunity with that miss.
Well, there we go. As you can see, the pressure of the final. That's what happens. That's what it can do. 2 catches dropped by him. This was an easy chance, I would say, hitting it straight into the hands of the point fielder. Ali Abbas, quite decent from this end now. Excellent ball, that one. A fuller delivery. You can see that the ball is now really getting to that pace. The pitch is quite in the favor of this fast bowling attack. 3-dot deliveries, a wide to start off him, but an excellent comeback by him. 3 deliveries, a change of end, a bit of gamble there by the captain, have worked for his team. Ali Abbas have produced some really nice bowling ones after the coming in from now the road end. 3 more deliveries to go. Well, that's another good delivery targeting the stumps. A single will be taken, but Team MEC would really be happy.
That was sensible from Sohaj. He's a kind of a batter who likes to be in action all the time. 3 deliveries to him, play and misses from his end. But this time he didn't want to target the bowler and go for the big one. Was very watchful as he worked it away on the offside with soft hands and through with a single as Sabir is back on strike. He's got run a ball 16 so far. It's been a good inning from him. Lets it alone, lets it go through to the keeper. Another good delivery from Ali Abbas. That's the line that he needs to be looking to bowl to. At times he can be very picky with the slower ones that he offers to the batsman, but in this over he hasn't tried too many of those, and so far it's been a very good over from him. 5 deliveries gone, just 2 runs off the over. Coming in at a crucial stage, bowling the over number 15, and has done well to the well-set 2 batters out there for Kiraniganj. Here comes the last delivery of the over. Ali Abbas to Sabir. Again the width and lets it go through to the keeper. Very nicely done. Excellent over from Ali Abbas. Brilliant comeback from him. At the end of 15 overs, 107 the scores moved on to for the loss of 6 wickets. The partnership now worth 41 runs.
Well, an excellent partnership here by both of these batsmen, Sabir and Sohag. Well, contribution from Sohag, 26 in this innings. Shabir scoring 16 runs. Well, the only batter who has really kept going in there is the Sharif Mia, scoring 29 of 17 deliveries. Was looking in a really good touch, but that slow delivery from Amir really have produced that wicket. There we go. The bowling, 3 overs from Vishwa, 17 runs. I reckon he will definitely come back to bowl. And Umar Abbas, 3 overs, 17, same 1 wicket. Ali Abbas, they're coming back, have bowled a decent over, 3 overs, 25. Nabil have completed his 4-over spell, 29, picked up that 2 wickets. What a bowler he is. Amir now coming in back for his 3rd over, have gone for 19 runs in the previous deliveries. Well, he had bowled really well. He had bowled some really tight lines. Just the luck didn't really favor him so far. A dropped opportunity, some thick edges. Well, that's another thick edge this time from Sohag. Really trying to throw everything that he has got. Trying to hit that straight down the ground. A powerful strike, but fails to middle that one. Well, that's what has been the story for Amir. He's been bowling really well, but those thick edges, late cuts, have not really been going in the favor. Let me remind you, Sohag was dropped. Well, he was just on 1 run. There we go. That's the hit. An in-slot delivery. What a shot that is. A monstrous 6 coming in from the bat of Sohag. A man who can hit those maximums. A man who can really do the job for his team. A fuller delivery right in the slot, as you can see, gone out of the park. What a shot that is from Sohag. Moves now to 32 of just 20 deliveries. Playing the innings.
Yes, it's been a terrific knock from him, even though he had a share of luck, not shying away from playing the strokes whenever he's had the opportunity. That was another clean strike from the middle of his bat to send it sailing. It has to be a touch careful with the slow ones here, attempting to bowl to the batsman. This time he watchfully works it away, and Moore Abbas takes his time to aim at the stumps, has a go, misses the target, and that's going to be another single added to the score. As 3 deliveries have gone in from Amir, 7 runs have come in for Kiraniganj Challengers. A good start to the over. The very second delivery dispatched for a maximum out of the ground, and it's back to Shabir on strike facing Amir. What will he look to do here? Over number 16 this. Another attempted slow one. He's got that in the air. The fielder's coming under that. And the chance has been missed out. The catching hasn't been at its best from MEC Study Group. They will be a touch disappointed. They had the momentum going their way, but those missed opportunities have created an opportunity back for Kiraniganj Challengers to bounce back into this game. And this partnership is taking it really well in their stride with those missed chances coming in and still getting the runs. A big miss that should have been taken. Dances down the track, looks to work it away through the offside, will find the fielder Zahid in the backward point region, collecting it cleanly. It's going to be another run. Still a good over this. Very good one for Kiraniganj Challengers.
Well, the unfortunate favors continues for Amir. He's been really bowling well, but well, that's an excellent delivery, targeting the stump a bit down the leg side, but Sohag taps that one, will keep the strike, something that he would really want. 34-22. He's been watching the ball really well. Amir, after the end of over number 16, another excellent over for Team Kiraniganj Challengers. 118 with the loss of 6 wickets.
As we look at the dugout, Hasib, as you can see, a lot of men on their feet in anticipation of some big hits coming in from both these batters out there. They want some quick runs to flow from here on. There's not too many overs remain for them in this inning. 4 remain with 6 wickets down, 118 runs on the board. As you had some time back told that Vishwa will surely come in to finish off his spell, and the captain thinks it's the time for Vishwa to come in and have a go at the batters into his over number 4. His first 3 overs, very economical stuff from this young man with his pace deliveries, giving away just 17 runs and striking early for his team to pick them up a wicket. But here he is looking to break this partnership just when things are looking to go out of hand of MEC Study Group, with this partnership building on well here and getting the runs in quick time. Here comes Vishwa Teja to Sohaj, 34 of 22 for the batsman, and starts off with a fuller delivery. He struck that straight into the hands of the fielder. Umar Abbas will not miss out on those catches. He's a safe pair of hands out there, and he grabs that. Vishwa fortunate to strike here with a fuller delivery coming in to Sohaj, who didn't want to hit it very hard, just looking to get that away, but found the fielder in the long off. Umar Abbas holding on to a good catch. That's a big breakthrough as Sohaj Jasim is on his way back. A well-made inning for him. Unfortunate when he had to get those big hits coming in. He's on his way back as the new man walks out to the center. That's a fuller delivery. Didn't want to hit it very hard, but played it straight into the hands of Umar Abbas. Sohaj Jasim departs as another big hitting ability batter makes his way out to the center. It is Saidul Islam.
Well, 6 matches, 55 runs, but there we go. It's the strike rate, 141. He's another powerful man who can really strike the ball. Well, that's very well said. The entire dugout is on their feet. It's the final. It's the stage. After the weeks of hard work coming down from both these teams, have really done some extraordinary work, some extra efforts, the sweat that they have put in to be able to reach at this stage a final. What a stage this is. Starts off another excellent delivery, a fuller one, a quicker one, I would say. Something you should really do when there's a new batter now coming onto the crease. A Yorker or a fuller, quicker delivery can do the job for you, can produce that wicket. Vishwa now excellent bowling from him, coming back into his bowling spell, picking up that second wicket, going away only for 17 runs. This time again, he steps down the ground. Saidul, not able to connect that one really well, but picked up that too. Really good running between the wickets. The partnership have been broken. A new batter has now come onto the crease. Almost 3.5 overs left in this innings. 120 runs are on the board. Can the batters of Team Kiranigan Challengers be able to produce that 150 or above mark? Give some hope to these bowlers.
Yes, 150 could be a score wherein MEC Study Group will be in a spot of bother when you look at that chase coming in from them. That's a powerful strike straight towards the bowler. Vishwa doing well there to get his hand to the ball and take the pace off it. Gets towards the long on fieldsman. One more run coming in from Saidul's bat. And that gets Sabir on strike here. With 2 deliveries remaining and a decent over from Vishwa Teja. He's given away 3 runs, picked up an important wicket of Sohaj. What can he do here? What will Shabir want to do with 2 deliveries remaining? Over number 17 this. Fuller delivery, beautiful struck there. And that is heading straight towards Nabil Ahmed in the deep. It's going to be just a single for the batsman, and the return not quite collected by the bowler. But there is backing there. Another run added to the score of Kiraniganj. That gets Saidul Islam on strike. They want this big man to middle a few and get some big hits coming in. That is why all the dugout is on their feet in anticipation of some big hits to come in. Can they do it is going to be the question. It's been a terrific over this from Vishwa. Just 4 runs. And here he comes with the last delivery of the spell. He would be pretty pleased with the way he's done with the ball so far. Can he finish it off well with the last delivery of the over coming in from him? Another fuller one, plays it watchfully towards the cover fieldsman, as he picks up a single to retain the strike. Saidul Islam will be on strike as the over number 18 comes in at the end of 17. Kiranigan challenges, just knocking on the doors here, trying to get to that 150 run mark. Can they do it is going to be the question. They have still 3 wickets in hand. It's 27 runs to get. 18 legal deliveries remain for them. Saidul Islam definitely has the ability to clear the ropes if he middles a few. It's going to be interesting 3 overs to come our way. It looks like it's going to be Ali Abbas. And this time again, it's going to be change of ends for him. In the first over, he went for 24 runs from the park end, picked up a wicket, bowled a very decent second over, and surprisingly, again, a change of ends for him coming in to bowl the over number 18.
Here we go, 3 more overs to go in this first innings of the final. Steps down the ground, Saidul, an excellent effort there by the point fielder. Stops the boundary, I would say, dives that one. And what a fielding effort shown here by him, by the fielder at the point. Which brings Shabir back onto the strike, playing almost run and ball, 20 of 21 deliveries. But he has been now set up into the crease. It's really time for him to keep going. Well, just like that, he's connected that one, and that's gone all the way for a maximum. Well, that's what we were talking about. 21 deliveries he has played previously. He's really watching the ball carefully, and right when his team needs it, he's picked that one, shooting it straight down the ground, all the way for a maximum. 26 of 22 deliveries. Kiranigan challengers now quickly moving to 130.
Sabir was probably waiting for that slower one. With Ali Abbas coming into the attack, you always can expect those slower deliveries. Was a clean strike right off the middle of the bat, and that just kept sailing over for a maximum. Excellent hit that from the batter, Sabir. Much better delivery. The keepers failed to collect this time cleanly behind the stumps, and that's going to result in an extra run being leaked away in the form of byes. Poor work behind the stumps from the captain, but that is what the pressure can do in this big game. Just when Kiranigan challengers will be looking to get some quick runs coming in, the batsmen will be looking to fire all cylinders up here and try and get as many runs as possible. The target would be here to get to that milestone of 150 runs. They're 19 runs away. Ali Abbas hasn't had the good start to this over, already 8 runs off it. And that is Saidul Islam again advancing down the track in the lookout for a big one. Plays it along the ground towards the long off fieldsman to pick up a run. Back to Shabir, the well-set batsman on strike. He's got 26 of 23 deliveries. Early on in this over, he's got a clean strike coming off his bat to send it sailing over for a maximum. Can he do again here with 2 deliveries remaining? Ali Abbas into his final over. Can he get it right for MEC Study Group is going to be the question as well. Another attempted slow one from him. The batsman looking to give room and strike through the offside. Misses. And into the gloves of Muiz. This time he collects it cleanly behind the stumps. No runs or dot delivery.
Well, there we can see that there is a bit of wind factor coming in now. The wind coming in from the road and going towards the park. Well, that's the end. The fast bowlers really need to be careful. These slow deliveries might not be the option, I would say, from this end. So we have seen one of it going out of the park. Well, that's an excellent delivery. He trying to target the stumps. Shabir coming down the ground, hitting it straight to the deep cover fielder. Well, that's the line that he should have been bowled throughout his over from this end. That's the end of over number 18. Kiranigan challenges 133 with the loss of 7 wickets. 2 more overs to go in this innings. In this first innings of the final. There we go, the bowling card here. 2 more overs to go. Amir has one and Umar Abbas has one. Well, that's what the captain, Muiz Ahmed, will be aiming for. have been bowled really well so far. Umar Abbas, 3 overs, 17 runs and picking up that 1 wicket. Vishwa 422 and that 2 wickets. Well, it's going to be Amir coming in now, and I reckon Umar Abbas will be bowling the final over from the park end, the much more important end. An excellent change here by Muiz. Some really great captaincy, keeping his most important bowler from that park end where you can expect some powerful hits. Here comes Amir to bowl the 19th over. A fuller delivery. Is Shabbir trying to hit that straight down the ground? A dot ball as a result. Well, that's the depth bowling that these bowlers, the fast bowlers, should really do. Some mix-up deliveries, some mix-up pace, some variations of fuller ones. That's what is required, especially at this final. There we go, a slower delivery, a fuller one. Shabir yet again not able to clear that one. Another single taken, which brings Saidul, the big man, back onto the strike.
Saidul for sure has the instructions from the team to have a go at the bowlers, because not too many overs remain. They still have 3 wickets in hand. Probably they would want to target some big hits here. Kiranigan challenges and look to get to that 150 run mark. That would be quite an achievement if they can get there. That's a swing from Saidul Islam. Big one, as Mudassar does well in the deep. One-handed pick up and the throw not quite quick enough to get to the bowler, but enough to stop the batsman from going for that second run. Quality strike from Saidul Islam, but gets him just a single. It's back to Sabir. He's the well-set man. Can he get a few? We saw in the previous over, he got one right of the middle to send it sailing for a maximum. Can he do that here against Amir? It's going to be the question. Amir to Shabir. He's got that away towards the deep square leg region. The chase is on. The fielder gives it up as the ball heads into the boundary ropes. Another confidently played stroke from the batsman. Just using the crease there, shuffling across and then picking a spot to get it away along the ground to pick up another boundary. Good hit, that important strike, as 4 more runs come in for Kiraniganj as they move on to 139 runs now for the loss of 7 wickets.
Well, a poor delivery that one, especially at this stage from Amir. This time, again, targeting the stump, quite powerfully hit down the ground. The fielder does well to cut that chase and picking up and throws right at the bowlers. 140 runs now have come on to the board. 7 more deliveries to go in this innings. Team Kiranigan Challengers really hoping to get the maximum of these. And there you go. What a shot. The number behind his shirt, 333, says it all. A big man hitting it with that power. An excellent way to end the over, number 19. What a shot that is.
Again, the slow one. The batsman using his feet beautifully. Saidul Islam getting to the pitch of the ball and lofting it away wide of the long off fieldsman as that sails over for a maximum. And that's a very good over for Kiranigan Challengers. And they have done beautifully to come back in this game. That partnership between Sohad and Sabir pulled them out of troubled waters, and here they are in this big finals, looking to go past the 150 run mark. As we always said, that score would be quite a good one for this unit, Kiraniganj Challengers, to put up on the board in this big clash. MEC study group will have to do a lot of work in order to wipe those runs off in this chase, but still importantly, in this inning number 1 of the plate finals being played here between MEC and Kiraniganj. It's 6 deliveries remaining. Umar Abbas, who's done phenomenally well with the ball for MEC study group, comes in to bowl the final over, and it's going to be the man who's done beautifully with the bat. 33 of 29 on strike.
There we go. Starts off with a slower delivery. That's really smart thinking. Well, the bowlers have been bowled some slow deliveries, but have gotten hit. But Umar Abbas, it's not just that you have to bowl the slow delivery, it's the line and the length of the slow delivery as well. The execution really matters. Umar Abbas have bowled that one really well. Here we go. The second ball, another slower ball, hitting it straight down the ground. That will be a single. 147 runs on board now. 4 more deliveries to go. What a turnaround this has been.
Saidul Islam back on strike. The last delivery in the previous over was a clean, beautiful strike that came off his bat to send it sailing over the ropes. And Umar Abbas, who's bowled 2 slow ones already in this over, has gone away for a run. Will be bowling to Saidul. What will Saidul look to do here? Umar to him. Looks to go for the big one. Has he got the connection here? Looks to go sailing over. And that's going to be another mighty hit from this big man for a maximum. Beautiful stroke that. Again, using his feet, getting to the pitch of the ball. And he goes through with the shot, even though that was not quite in his range. But that was a very sweet connection right off the middle of the bat. And Umar Abbas has been taken on by Saidul here. And he's deposited him for a big one. With that six, the score's gone past the milestone here. 153 runs on the board for Kiranigans. They've still got 3 deliveries remaining here. What can Saidul do here? Again, preparing to go for the big one. Advances down the pitch in the lookout, but Umar Abbas keeping it a bit wide. The batsman swings and he misses a dot delivery. Good comeback from Umar.
Well, there you go. 150 runs mark have been completed. 2 more deliveries to go. Well, they will definitely be looking to get that maximum from these 2 deliveries as well. What a turnaround this has been. Picked up those early wickets, Team MEC. But the batters coming down the ground really doing well for their team. Sohag, Shabir, and now Saidul, 19 of 10 deliveries. Here we go. The 5th delivery of this innings. A short pitch delivery, quick run taken there. A direct hit, there we go. The umpire raises his finger.
The batsman in the lookout for some quick runs here. That was a swing and a miss from Saidul, and Shabir probably doing the right thing at this stage of the game. Wanting to get his team another run on the board. Took off for a run. Saidul not able to make it at the other end. Umar Abbas doing smartly there to pick the ball up. Took his time to aim at the stumps and found the target. And that was Saidul's excellent knock. Getting some important runs in this big finals to get 19 of 11. As he got some terrific strikes right off the middle of the bat to keep it sailing over the boundary ropes. And that was the run attempt. Umar Abbas doing really well to collect the ball cleanly. Pressure moments there for the young man, but he's done well for his team here with the ball. And now with that run out being affected, it is going to be the man who's been absolutely brilliant with the bat. It's been a very gritty knock from Shabir, and rightly he will be the man on strike with the last delivery coming his way from Umar Abbas. Can he go for the big one here?
Here we go. We'll definitely be looking to get the maximum, and Umar Abbas. Another short pitch delivery, swing and a miss. No runs will be taken. What an excellent end to this innings. Umar Abbas have bowled really well after he's got hit straight down the ground for a 6, coming back and bowled an excellent few deliveries.
There's the end of the inning for Kiranigan Challengers. MEC Study Group will be a touch disappointed here. They had the start in this game. They picked up 6 wickets with a score card not reading really impressive for Kiranigans, but that partnership between Sohaj and Sabir putting them back on track here. There's the top 3 scorers. Sabir Hussain, brilliant with the bat, 34 of 32. Sohaj, as usual, with his clean strikes, was looking impressive just when he departed after a well-made 34 of 23. And Sharif Mia was looking really good with the way he was timing the ball. That slow one playing him the trick as he was cleaned up by Amir to be sent back. There's the leading wicket takers for MEC Study Group. Vishwa Teja, again the young man, delivering at the top of the bowling where he started off with the new ball. Excellent 4 overs for him. Economical 22 runs given away and picked up 2 wickets. Nabil Ahmed, as usual, bringing all his experience in play from his 4 overs, giving away 29 runs to pick up 2 wickets. And Umar Abbas was very economical for his 4 overs to give away 24 runs and pick up a wicket. It is at the end a very good recovery from Kiranigan Challengers. Hasib, you will have a few things to say on that.
Definitely, exactly the way they started MSC Study Group. It really kept looking that they're going to pick up some really quick wickets and can keep the score quite low. But these batters coming down the ground, Sohag, Shabir, Sharif, well, it all started from Sharif, 29 of 17. which just kept going, have built the momentum for the other batters. Sohag and Shabir coming in, scoring 34 each. What an innings by them. Well, an excellent total setup, 153 runs. A fighting total, I would say. There is always the pressure in the final game. Well, in some moment, we will be looking that.
Yes, for now we'll take a short break. On the other side, the run chase will be coming in from MEC Study Group. Can they do that and lift the plate championship is going to be the question. For now, a short break. Welcome back, dear viewers. It's going to be the run chase coming in from MEC Study Group. After Kiranigan challengers have done remarkably well to post a fight back in this game. At one stage they were struggling as they had lost 6 wickets, but that partnerships towards the end of the innings doing the job for them as they go past the 150 run mark, which was quite a decent score in this big final clash. As the 2 opening batters are out there for MEC Study Group, it's going to be the big hitting Mudassir with his striking abilities, can be quite a threat for Kiranigan challengers. The top of the order on the other end will be Ali Abbas with the bat, and with the ball looks like it's going to be Sohaj to start the proceedings with the new ball. He's a very good bowler.
Here comes Mudassir Salim. 8 matches, 243 runs. What a tournament he's having. A century, 132 runs. What an innings that was. Well, his team really need his similar kind of an innings here today as well. He's a great striker of the ball. 185 is a striker. Ali Abbas, another batsman. 155 runs. Another very good striker of the ball. 144, his strike rate. Sohag Jasim, an excellent all-rounder, 8 matches, 4 wickets, economy of 8.52. Well, today is the day the team really needs to perform. Have done great with the bat. Sohag, can he do the same with the ball as well? We have seen Muiz throughout the innings in the previous one. The fast bowlers are really getting that bounce here.
And Hasib, to be precise, Sohaj has got the pace where he can trouble the batsman. Going to be interesting. That's a beautiful strike, but straight back towards the stump at the non-strikers end. Mudassir Salim starting off on a good note here with a confident hit. Unfortunately, not able to get any runs. Sohaj coming back to his abilities. He played a crucial knock with the bat for his team, and he would be very confident as he starts off his spell, because the performance that you get in the first inning is always going to be a booster for the players when they come back in the second inning, and that is where he can be troublesome. He has the pace. If he bowls in the right areas, not going to be easy for the batsman on this wicket to get him away. Here comes Sohaj to Mudassir.
Well, this time he cuts that one. That's into the gap. Will that be the first boundary of this run chase? The fielder does well. MD Faisal was the fielder. 2 runs will be taken. Now Mudassir getting off the mark. Well, we can expect some really power hitting shot by these 2 batters. They can really produce some runs in the power play, as only 2 fielders are allowed outside the 30-yard circle. They've got a deep mid-on fielder and a deep cover fielder. Well, that's up in the air. Will that be an opportunity? The fielder's underneath. The ball lands in no man's land. Mudassir survives. Well, that's the pressure. Well, that's the pressure of this final. But Mudassir have really kept going with the intent.
Yes, that is the way he will bat. He will not shy away from playing those big strokes, especially when it is in his arc. He will have a go at it. He's such a strong batter off the pads, and he's played it again uppishly. Ali Abbas on the very first delivery. Sohaj Jasim banging it in slightly short. Ali Abbas in the lookout for a big powerful strike. Doesn't quite get that in the direction that he would have wanted the ball to be going into, but enough for him to get off the mark. Mudassir Salim, he played that in the air. There was a fielder protecting the long on region. Had they had a mid-on fielder, that would have been probably a chance. Having the fielders in the right places is always going to be a challenge here against this man, and that's going to be a wide, way away from the right-handed batsman. Mudassir watchful as he lets that go through to the keeper to be signalled as a wide by the umpire, Mohammad Aslam. 5 runs, 4 deliveries over number 1. Every run is going to be crucial as this is the finals. The pressure is on, and the performance are required in order to get on the winning side. And that's a beautiful strike. That is why this man is such a clean striker off the ball, anything around the middle and off stump region, he will still take on you and look to get those big hits coming in towards the mid-wicket region. That is what just happened. Just look at that, fetching it just around the off stump line as the ball was angled into him, but he's struck that phenomenally clean hit, as Hasib told you about this man's abilities with the bat, and that was on display here with a maximum coming in the very first over. Sohaj under pressure.
Well, that's the intent, Moiz, we were talking about. That's the intent they are playing with. Both these batters have been going from the very first delivery itself. Well, that's the way they should play. Comes the final delivery, 11 runs of the over. He cuts that one away. There is a fielder there, but there is some chase for him as he was quite wide. 2 runs will be taken. What an over this has turned out to be for Team MEC. 13 runs coming off it. After the end of first over, MEC study group 13 without the loss of wicket.
Yes, Mudassir has got into the act here, striking the ball cleanly. Even though he played uppishly, was in the air for quite some time, landing safely well before the fielders. And has got a terrific 6 that has come in the very first over. Beautifully struck that right off the middle to send it sailing, and that is the way he bats. It's going to be the key man in this chase for MEC study group at the top of the order. Ali Abbas has to act as well in order to get some runs to get this partnership going. If MEC study group have to pull this victory, they have to get some partnerships coming in. We saw a few partnerships, and that led to the score going past the 150 run mark for Kiraniganj Challengers, even though they were in all sorts of trouble. That is what MEC study group as well will need, as Saidul Islam comes in to start off the over number 2. Let's it go.
A wider delivery to start off. Umpire signals it as a wide. We can see that the bowler is getting some shape onto the ball. We can expect that in the first few overs. These fast bowlers, something similar was coming in from the MEC bowlers, the pace attack. Some late swing into the action. Here comes Saidul. Will he be able to control that? 14 runs onto the board. Each run, as Moiz said, will be really important as they don't have much runs to gamble with. Well, that's an excellent cover drive from Ali Abbas. Will that go all the way for a boundary? The fielder does well. Puts his hand right at the very last moment. But what a shot that is. An excellent cover drive. Quite elegant with the bat. Ali Abbas can also be quite explosive. He's got the shots, he's got the power, and he's got the timing. Something similar that Mudassir has got. Well, it's all about the intent so far. Have been right onto the money. Well, that's dragged down the leg side. A direct hit would have been the first wicket. Would have been really close. A bit of hesitation shown there by Ali in that single. But Mudassir was quite keen to take that one. There was a single though. Ali Abbas slightly just...
That's very ordinary running between the wickets. In the last delivery we saw, he played that towards the deep in the offside. And we saw him walking almost back to complete the second run, and this was needless to do this at this stage, looking for a risky run. Had that been a direct hit, Ali Abbas would be well on his way back to the dugout. Fortunate to survive. Played that up easily. The fielder's done brilliantly with that effort coming in to get his hand to the ball. That was a half chance created by the bowler Saidul Islam. Mudassir Salim survives. Close scare here, as that was away from the fielder. Even though it was uppish, he did well to get his hand to the ball, as one more run is added on to the score of MEC study group. They move on to 18 here. Ali Abbas back on strike facing Saidul. 3 deliveries, 4 runs off the over. This time he looks to go for the big one. Will find the fielder in the mid-on region. Sharif Mia getting his foot to the ball to stop the ball, as one more run is added. Back to Mudassir on strike. When this man is on strike, there is always some action going on out there at the center, with his ability to clear the boundary ropes comfortably when he tends to middle the bat. It's going to be interesting what Saidul looks to do here. 2 deliveries remain. Over number 2 this. Bangs and shot, and that's been helped on its way, and that's going to go sailing over for a big one. Mudassir Salim again with his striking ability gets that comfortably over, sailing on for a maximum. Beautifully done.
Well, you cannot bowl that ball to him. Dragging down the leg side, a man who's quite strong in that region can hit you all day, all long. What a shot that is. What a pickup shot. An excellent pull by Mudassir. As you can see, quickly moved to 18 runs of just 7 deliveries. 25 runs on board already. What a start this has been for Team MEC. The intent has been there. The pressure has not taken over them. Have been really playing well.
That's what Mudassir Salim can do with his striking abilities, can dampen the hopes of any team as he gets to middle the ball, and that's watchfully worked away straight to the fieldsman in the point region. No runs this time. Over number 2 ends. A good start for MEC Study Group. 25 runs without a wicket. Mudassir Salim is off to a flyer here. He's got 18 of 8 deliveries with 2 sixes in that inning so far. Ali Abbas run a ball for him. He needs to be watchful. He needs to play the waiting game, because when he sees Mudassir going after the bowlers from the other end, he shouldn't be carried away and look to do the same. He can tend to play the waiting game because he's got a lot of overs remaining, Ali Abbas, and also another batsman from MEC Study Group who often gets the starts but doesn't quite capitalize and make it count to get a big one in for his team. And here's his opportunity to set a benchmark and get going with the bat. And with the ball also, he does a lot of work for them, but it is important in this big finals that this young man gets going with the bat as well. As the over number 3 comes in, it's going to be so hard to continue.
There we go. The first delivery of the over number 3. Way down the wide side. Umpire signals it as a wide. Some extra runs. MEC would really be happy to take them. What a start this has been for Team MEC. Kiranigan Challengers would really be looking to pick up those wickets. Some early wickets can put this match in a very thrilling stage. There we go. That will be another wide. 2 extras now to start off this over. Yet no delivery bowled in this over, a legal one. A bit of aggression shown there by Ali. Well, I would say that he must really keep on giving the strike to Mudassir. A thick edge this time. There is a deep third man. A single will be taken, which brings the danger man back onto the strike. Mudassir 18 of 18.
Sohaj, as I look at him, is not quite at his best with the ball. Probably batting in those hot conditions might have just drained his energy levels a bit. This is a big finals. He needs to remember that. He needs to deliver with the ball for his team. Fuller delivery, and that's going to be the 3rd wide of the over. Not the very good over this so far for Kiranigan Challengers. The captain will be disappointed here. He wants his bowlers to come in and get going in the act of bowling the right deliveries, but Sohaj has been off colour here with the ball for his team. You expect a lot from this talented all-rounder, but so far hasn't been very impressive. That's a powerful strike along the ground. There is no fielder that will be able to stop that. That is Mudassir Salim at his best. Half the hit, not quite even middling it, but that still races into the ropes. The long on fielder was stationed for those particular kind of shots that come in from him quite regularly, but he had no chance to cut it off, and that rolls into the boundary ropes for another 4 runs to be added to the score.
Well, quite. It seems like they're in a hurry to finish this game. Well, that's an excellent delivery, a fuller one, a Yorker by Sohag. Great comeback by him. But the way these MEC batters are playing, it seems to be that they're quite in some hurry to be able to chase that target. Well, that should be the intent. They should not let the pressure of this final to overcome you. You really need to start those innings with some really good shots to utilize the power play. Here comes the 4th delivery, and that's hit powerfully onto the offside. There is a fielder there. The captain, Shalom himself, as ball reaches to him after bouncing once at the ground. Didn't really connect that one, but as you can see, the power of Mudassir, even the half miss hits, as we've seen in the previous delivery, can go for a boundary. 34 runs already on board, 2 more deliveries to go in this third over. Here comes Suhag to Ali. Been really watchful. An excellent delivery, I would say. A great leave. You have to score already onto the scorecard. 34 runs. They've got to respect some good deliveries.
Here comes the last delivery of the over. Ali Abbas with a good leave in the previous one. What will he look to do here? Gets some bat onto the ball, but finds the field and the covers. A no run to finish off the over. Good over that for MEC study group. So Jasim finishes it off. 3 overs done, 34 runs without a wicket. MEC study group off to a good start here, going at 11.33 runs per over. In this chase of 154 is what they need. They've still got 120 runs required from the remaining 17 overs that are to come there. Good thing for MEC is they haven't lost a wicket yet in this chase, and Mudassir Salim, the danger man with the bat, has looked very good with the way he's batted so far. Some clean strikes, 2 sixes off him, and that is early pressure being created on Kiranigan Challengers bowling unit here, with Mudassir Salim getting into the act. If this man can keep middling, he will surely tend to finish the game off pretty quickly, because he's got that ability to pick the ball up and dispatch it to all ends of the park. Especially, he's very strong on the onside, as we've seen some clean strikes come in. Here comes Saidul to start the over number 4 with Mudassir on strike.
Well, that's swing and a miss. Mudassir tries to play that one over the covers fielder, but that's the bounce that we can expect. Saidul have got the height, he has got the pace. We have seen the pitch is really in support on that good length area, I would say. A dot ball to start off the over number 4. What a ball that is. Mudassir completely deceived by that delivery. Maybe he had already planned or expected a short pitch delivery, but Saidul changed his line, bowling it quite fuller, was really close to the stumps, I would say.
Yes, that's 2 perfect deliveries to this very talented batsman to trouble him just outside the off, and the length was very good on that. The line as well to trouble him, as the ball went past the outside edge on a couple of occasions already. Good start to the over from Saidul. This time again a swing, again a miss. The result is another dot delivery. This is excellent comeback from Saidul Islam, trying to keep Mudassir quiet here. He's had a go at Saidul in the 3 deliveries that have come in this over, and all 3 have gone past the outside edge of the bat. That is the way you create the pressure on the batsman, and especially when Mudassir is on strike, and when you tend to play those big hits and doesn't quite come off, he is always in danger of throwing his wicket away. That's the way he bats. And what can Saidul do here? Again a swing, again a miss, again the result is a dot delivery. This is brilliant comeback from Kiranigan. Saidul Islam has dominated so far in the 4 deliveries that have come in, and it is a good gesture from the young man Ali Abbas from the other end, watching Mudassir. Gets to him to have a quiet word and probably telling him to calm down a bit. He will get his moments out there, but Mudassir, being Mudassir, he will have a go at the bowlers, no doubt about it.
Definitely, Moiz, really well said. 4 deliveries, 4 dot balls. This time tries to play that one onto the leg side. A loud appeal by the bowler. The umpire turns that down. Well, that's his go-to shot, I would say. Mudassir, some flick of the wrist. That's what he tried to do here. But an excellent ball by Saidul. Let's have a look at that replay again. Well, there was a thick edge involved in that occasion. A loud appeal from Saidul.
I was looking at Ali Abbas. He was just giving a good stare at the bowler, because he picked that inside edge. And Saidul Islam, the way he was asking the question there, Ali Abbas wasn't very impressed with him. because there was a big inside edge. That's beautifully carved away through the gap. The fielder should have stopped that, but will be a boundary. A good way to finish off. The pressure was created by Saidul Islam, but Mudassar has released that pressure with a boundary coming in and the over also coming to an end. That was absolutely brilliantly done. Didn't want to hit it very hard, just making sure that he got enough bat onto the ball and carved it away through the offside. The fielder, no way that he could stop that. Boundary to finish off. Excellent over that, but Mudassar doing well to pick up a boundary after pressure movements for him. 5 dot deliveries and a boundary of the last one. The score for MEC Study Group moves on to 38 runs without a wicket. Excellent start for them, and it's another man who did excellent job with the bat, Shabir, who comes in to bowl the over number 5.
Well, 6 matches, 7 wickets. Quite good with the ball, quite good with the bat, I would say as well. An excellent all-rounder. Well, today is the stage, today is the time that he needs to deliver yet again. The final between MEC and Kiranigan Challengers, 4 overs, MEC 38. A good start here, change of bowling attack. Well, this time he cuts that one away. That's it, into the gap. That will be the first boundary coming in with the bat of Ali Abbas. What a shot that is. The ball was a bit in the air, but yet he survives as it goes way between the backward point and the point fielder. All the way for a boundary. What a shot. This will definitely lift up some of his confidence. 9 of 8 now. Very strong man, Ali Abbas. There we go. Second delivery. That's cut away again. This time, failing to get that one into the gap. Hitting it straight to Sharif Mia at the point. A boundary and the dot ball. 42 runs already on board. Required run rate just over 7 runs.
Ali Abbas has got the ability with the bat, but he needs to be a bit patient. He's definitely got the strokes that he can get the runs with, and that's a good leave from him. Watchful as he lets that go through to the keeper to be signalled as a wide by the umpire, Mohammad Aslam. Brilliant start to the over with a quality strike in the offside in the gap to get that away for a boundary. Played again a very good stroke, but that headed straight towards the point fielder, which didn't get them any runs. And Shabir has to do the comeback act for his team here. Very well played again. Straight back towards the bowler. Shabir doing well to get his hand to the ball and not letting any runs come in. After being hit for a boundary, looking for a comeback in this over. He's getting the ball in the right areas, but he's not just got the pace here to trouble the batsman with. He has to be spot on with his line and length. If not, these two men will pick him and get them for runs. Fuller delivery, beautifully played, finds the fielder and the cover. Shalom, the captain, was quickly onto the ball, wasn't able to pick the ball up cleanly, and the batsman comfortably are through for a single. That gets Mudassar on strike. The boundary in the last over, well played by him after he was put under some pressure. 5 deliveries, play and misses, and then the boundary coming in to ease the pressure off. Shabir will be bowling into him with still 2 deliveries remaining in this one. Mudassar, and he looks to hit that well. His middle dead, the fielder in the mid wicket giving it a chase, will be able to stop that before the ropes, and it is very bad running between the wickets, to say the least. Ample time for the batsmen to go through with that, but they decided to take on the second run when the fielder almost picked the ball up. Not very smart work this. They have to make sure they continue the partnership here. Don't tend to lose a wicket just when they're trying to dominate the proceedings there in the form of a run out, especially swing at it and a miss, resulting in another wide from the bowler Shabir.
Well, another good over that's turning out to be for Team MEC. 9 runs coming off it. Mudassir, 29 of 18 deliveries. They've still not got a deep mid-wicket fielder. Mudassir's go-to area has still been vacant. Well, that's it powerfully straight down the ground. There is a fielder there, straight into the hands. Sohag. We can see the excitement for Team Kiraningan Challengers. Shabir doing the job with the bat, doing the job with the ball. What a wicket that is. What an important wicket from Mudassir has to depart, scoring 29 of just 90 deliveries. Sohag was the fielder. What a catch that is. Keeping his calm in this much pressure situation. The final, maybe hitting it at the lower end of the bat. There goes the first wicket. Team Kiraningan Challengers right back into this game, which brings in the new batter coming in, Zahid Khan.
That is his first game of the tournament, and he is playing in the big one, the finals, because Awais has missed out in this match. He gets his opportunity here, Zahid. Another very clean striking batsman walks in at number 3 after Mudassir Salim has departed. Hasib, is that the pressure that was created by Saidul in the previous over that got him to play that stroke? It landed straight into the hands of Sohaj in the long off region. But that was an absolutely brilliant over from Saidul Islam to keep the pressure on Mudassir. 5 play and misses from him, and then the 4th delivery went for a boundary. And the next over, when he got on strike, looked to go for the big one and found the field and the long off. Sohaj making no mistake to grab the opportunity, and Saidul will continue here. The captain probably with another bold move, because he was very close to picking up a wicket in the previous over, decides to give him another go with the new batsman Zahid at the non-strike end, and it's going to be Ali Abbas facing Saidul as the over number 6 starts off. The last over of the power play coming in for MEC.
Well, that's shorter delivery. Ali tries to pull that one away, not completely times that one well. Picks up a single which brings Zahid back, which brings Zahid onto the strike to face his first delivery. A new batter coming in. Well, that's very well said, Muiz. The pressure was created from Saidul itself, as we have seen 5 dot deliveries in the previous over by him to Mudassir. He was quite itchy to hit that one in the following over from Shabir. Well, there comes Zahid. That's cut away. A misfield there, which will allow them for a single. Bring Ali back onto the strike.
That is poor fielding there. That should have been stopped. You cannot afford to leak those runs away just when you're looking to create the pressure. They've done the right thing here to get rid of Mudassir. It was the new man Zahid on strike facing his first delivery. That was heading straight into the hands of the fielder. He fails to stop that, and with that a single has been leaked away. Back to Ali Abbas on strike. Plays it up Ashley, just short of the mid-off field. He should have gone for the catch. The captain Shah Alam not trying to go for that one. Was quite interested in that, but he was pretty deep as he marks to his fielders, having a word with him. But that was a half chance created by Saidul again. The fielder, the captain, should have gone for the catch. Instead, waits for the ball to come on. No runs there, a dot delivery. It's played it up Ashley, but this time will land safely. The long on fielder will get to the ball. Sharif, there's another run is added on to the score. This is brilliant bowling from Saidul Islam, trying to keep things quiet for the batters. He came very close to picking up a wicket on a couple of occasions already. And the previous delivery that was hit towards the mid-off region was definitely a half chance. It's Zahid back on strike facing Saidul. Very good delivery. Watchfully works it away on the onside towards Faisal in the mid-wicket, who's very quickly onto the ball. Good work from him. No runs, another dot.
Well, we have seen the last 2 or 3 overs. Team Kiraningan Challengers are really now coming back, slightly shifting the momentum from these batters. Picked up that wicket of Mudassir. Now are really in a great position. They've got the score on the board, MEC 50 runs already. But Team Kiraningan was really be looking for a wicket. Well, that's down the leg side. White signal by the umpire. Some extra runs added to the scorecard. Really happy to take them, MEC steady group. Slightly The momentum has been changed. The batters are now really thinking to be able to clear those big shots. Well, that's what the final pressure can do. Here comes the final delivery of the power play. Zahid hits that straight down the ground. Shalom does well, dives that and saves maybe a couple of runs for their team. That's the end of over number 6. MEC Study Group with an excellent power play, I would say. 52 with the loss of 1 wicket.
Yes, MEC Study Group, the power play overs have been in their favour as they've got the 52 runs on the board. It was Mudassir Salim who did the bulk of the scoring for them, but he's back in the dugout. It's time for the other batters to chip in here. They're definitely in this game at this stage. MEC Study Group, Kiranigan challengers, for them to bounce back in this game, they need wickets. And this man who struck in his first over, Sabir, is back into the attack to bowl his over number 2. Decides to go around the stumps to Mudassir and he got the reward. Will he look to do the same, or is it going to be over the stumps coming in at Zahid? In fact, it's going to be around the stumps as well. And the ploy would be to angle the ball away from the right-handed batsman. He's got a shot third man. He's got the deep gully in place where Faisal is waiting for a chance. He's got deep point fielder on the ropes. Zahid is another very clean striker of the cricket ball. If with anything in the slot, he will surely have a go. He will not shy away from playing the big strokes. Will be facing Shabir, who's into his over number 2. Looks to cut that away through to the keeper. Good pacey delivery. That from the bowler. Good start. This is what they need. Kiranigan challengers to try and keep the batsmen quiet out there and create the chances and accept it when it comes their way. That is how they will be bouncing back in this game. And another field chain has been affected. The fielder from the backward square leg region has been now moved to the mid-wicket region. Is that an important move to Zahid? I don't think so, because Zahid is very strong on the pads and he can get those runs. And watchful as he works it away. The bowler doing well again to get his hand to the ball. Another dot delivery.
Well, there we go. 2 dot deliveries. An excellent last 2 or 3 overs in the power play. Kiranigan challengers are really back in this run chase, trying to defend the total of Here we go, third delivery of the over number 7. She steps down the ground, Zahid. A quick run taken, direct hit would have been close. Zahid, it felt like he has left all the hope to be able to cross that.
Ali Abbas has to be a bit careful here. He might be the quickest between the wickets, but he has to also look at his partner. Zahid cannot be the quick runner between the wickets. He is a kind of a batsman who doesn't like to go after those singles. He's the one who likes to middle the ball and get those boundaries and big hits coming in. That was another chance missed out. That is what they need to do right. Kiranigan challenges every opportunity coming in their way. They have to latch onto it and try and get those wickets. That was another wicket-taking opportunity. Definitely missed out as another run is added. Ali Abbas facing Shabir. This is cheeky from him and he gets it away for a boundary. That's a big risky stroke to be played at this stage of the game, but Ali Abbas tries that and it comes off. The ram shot working for him and the result is a boundary. The well-directed delivery from the bowler, but the batsman getting the better of him to dispatch it for a boundary as 4 more runs are added to the score of MEC Study Group.
Well, Ali now have moved to 16 of 15 deliveries. With that ram shot, a risky shot I would say. But that's something that he's been really good at. We have seen in the previous matches as well. Well, that's a full toss delivery, some wrist into the action, not able to cross that short midfielder. Ali Abbas fails to create a run for their team.
Probably caught in 2 minds on this occasion, Hasib, after playing that ram shot. He saw a juicy full toss, caught in 2 minds whether to go for it or just look to work it away. Eventually lands it straight to the fieldsman. In the air will be another run for Ali Abbas, as Abdulaziz is the man in the deep who picks it up for a run to be added. At the end of 7 overs, MEC Study Group still holding the edge here with 58 runs and a wicket down for them. Kiranigan Challengers, the only way they can fight back is by picking those wickets.
Well, that's the scorecard. The batting scorecard. Mudassir started off 29 of 90 in the start. Team MEC would have wanted. Have been given by Mudassir. Ali Abbas 17 of 17. Zahid too. They've still got some really good batting down the order. Nabil, Ahmed and Muhammad Nabil, Imran, Najam, Umar. All these are the batters who can really bat. They've got the batting unit. There's no problem in that. They have also got the start. They've also got the base set by Mudassir and by Ali, who's now on 17 of 17 deliveries. It's just that a bit of partnership here. Some runs will really do the job for their team. Abdul Aziz, 5 matches, 5 wickets, has now come to the bowling unit. Another bowler, I would say, has got a lot of variation. Can bowl those quicker ones, can deceive the batters with those slower deliveries, coming with almost similar action and a similar release. There we go. Starts off with a slower one. Ali Abbas hits that one onto the covers, picks up a single, which brings Zahid back onto the strike. 2 runs of 6 deliveries. Have not really kept going. But will he be able to seize an opportunity here? A slower one. Can he pick that?
Fuller delivery, beautiful strike that from Zahid, straight towards the deep point fielder stationed on the boundary ropes, picks it up on 1 bounce. Zahid for sure will be targeting the bowlers and try to get some wickets coming in whenever is in the slot for him. He's a very clean hitter of the ball. He hasn't had his chances in this tournament to come in and bat, hasn't quite been in action, and that is one factor that he will be looking to get his eye in this game and get some runs from his bat. Another quality strike from Ali Abbas. That is more sensible from him to keep rotating the strike, keep pushing for those 1s and 2s. He will have his chances to go for the big ones whenever he gets his eye in. But that was another quality stroke all along the ground in total control as he worked that away towards the deep point to pick up a single. Back to Zahid facing Aziz. This is a slow one. Looks to move across and go for the big one. Play and a miss from the batter, and that has been signaled as a wide. Aziz, as Hasib already told you, has got the variations. Has got a very good slow one. Back of hand delivery. And he can trouble the batters. This time along, tried to go for a slow one. Didn't quite get his line right as a wide came in.
Well, this time again, a slower one. Not really timed that well. Well, Zahid hitting it straight to the deep point fielder. Quite an interesting field setup here by the captain, as well as along with the bowler Aziz. They've got a deep point, deep covers, mid-off, mid-on, and a mid-wicket. There's no square fielder. Well, we can understand that they're trying to bowl the wider deliveries to these batters. Maybe trying to avoid those big hitting shots, trying to build some more pressure. This time, Ali Abbas yet again fails to time that one. Fails to convert into a single. Another dot delivery.
5 runs of the over from Aziz, and he will want to finish it off on a good note with the last delivery coming in to Ali Abbas. He's looked to go for a flashy stroke through the offside. Has missed out on the previous delivery. Here comes the last delivery of the over. Slow one attempted. He's played it in the air, and the fielder grabs the chance. Ali Abbas was looking to go for the big one, targeting the big hit. Didn't quite come off for him. And that is the end of the over. A good one from Aziz to finish it off. Ali Abbas almost playing it into the hands of the fielder as a dot delivery comes in at the end of 8 overs, almost going at 8 runs per over. MEC Study Group have to do the catching up here because they started off brilliantly while Mudassir was getting the runs quick and fast. but the brakes have been applied after that wicket went down. 63 on the board here at the completion of 8 overs and a wicket down. And it's just going to be another bowling chain that has been affected here by Kiranigan challenges. The captain has decided to bring another medium pace bowling option into the attack. So they've got a few more bowlers waiting in the offing. Kiranigan challenges. They've got not many spin bowling options rather in this lineup. So the medium pacers will be coming in at the batters, as we've already heard from Asif. It's not going to be easy for the batsmen to work the medium pacers away and get those runs coming in. But they have a lot of depth in this batting. There is the quality of Imran Nawaz, there is Nabil Ahmed, there is Mohammad Nabil, there is Umar Abbas. These men can bat for sure. They will be waiting for their opportunity when it's time for them. And that's a poor delivery way down the leg side. Gets away with that. The batsman looking to work that away on the onside. Misses out. Zahid as a white signal comes in. Not a very good start to the over from the new bowler, Shahinul.
Well, Shahinul, on the other hand, have been wicketless in his 5 matches. Well, that's picked up. That's picked up really well, and that's gone all the way for a maximum. Zahid, a strong, powerful hit. That's the experience that he carries. What a shot that is. An excellent pickup shot. Throws everything at it, but it was all about the timing. The perfection of timing was displayed on that shot. Middles that really well. Well, that now was really required. A boundary coming in at the very first ball of this new bowling change. Zahid now moves to 10 of 9 deliveries. There we go, 70 runs on board already. A slow one this time, that's hit up in the air. There is a fielder there, falling one bounce as he picks that one. That will be another single. A good change-up delivery by Shahinur, I would say. A wide, a maximum, and a single. Well, T20 game is all about mix-up and change of deliveries. You get hit for a 6, tried something different. It's all in the mind and the execution. Well, there's a thick edge, straight to the Saidul. The fielder at the short third man, going to him. One bounce. Ali Abbas survives yet again. A dot ball coming from his bat. No run taken.
Good start to the over, 8 runs, and then this good delivery, almost landing towards Saidul in that short third man region. Did well to stop that. Ali Abbas, 19 of 22. Slower delivery, looks to go straight over the bowler. Is that a clean strike from him? The long on fielders very quickly onto the ball. Good work from him. One more run for Ali Abbas. So far, so good for MEC Study Group in this over. 9 runs have come in. Still 2 deliveries. Zahid was terrific with that strike right off the middle of the bat to send it sailing over for a maximum over the cow corner region. And here is Shahinul bowling to Zahid. Good one off the inside edge. This is going to be more runs. The batsman just jogged through to complete that run as one more comes in. With that, there's still a delivery remaining. 10 runs of the over. A very good one for MEC Study Group. They will take it any time in this chase. As Ali Abbas is called in for a change of bat. And he gets that. Is that going to make any difference here? Is going to be the question here. Will he still look to go for the big one, or can he play the waiting game? He has to wait for his chances to go after the bowlers. In the meantime, needs to keep rotating the strike alongside Zahid. That's beautifully played. That is quality stroke from Ali Abbas, in total control as he got that towards the long on fielder. As a single comes in to finish off the over number 9. The score for MEC Study Group moves to 74 for the loss of 1 wicket. Well, it's going to be the over number 10. Another bowling change has been attempted here. Abdul Mohsin, just look at the economy rate. That's what he's done throughout the tournament for his team. That's a good strike from Ali Abbas. Gets it towards the deep cover fielder as Mohsin starts off his spell, and the single coming in. Mohsin, the new bowler being introduced into the attack to start the over number 10, gets Zahid on strike.
6.92 the economy from Mohsin. Well, that's a loud appeal. That's a loud appeal. The umpire shakes his head to turn down that appeal. Zahid tries to hit that one into the square region. I would say that was the delivery to hit. A shorter delivery. Zahid just keeping his head away from the ball. Well, this time he cuts that one. Runs will be added. A single will be taken. 154 to chase. 76 have been scored already, as we are almost in the halfway of this innings. 10th over, given the opportunity to Mohsin. Well, that will be a dot ball. Ali would have been expected that. Outside the wider crease. But excellent bowling there by Mohsin. That's what he's so good at. Fix at one line and keeps on bowling to that. Well, this time another swing and a miss. We can see some turn there coming in from the wrists of Mohsin. Ali Abbas now 27 deliveries have been taken by him. Just 22 runs have been scored. He must be feeling the pressure.
Yes, that was another good one. Excellent piece of work behind the stumps by the keeper, but Ali Abbas doing well to keep his foot grounded. No trouble for him as another dot comes in. So far, it's been just 2 runs off this over. Number 10 from Mohsin, and that is beautifully done. Is there an edge there? The umpire says yes, is there a big edge, and the keeper does beautifully to hang on to the catch. And Ali Abbas is in rush of blood, ends up throwing away his wicket after the start. This is a big game. He has to make it count. The young man departing in the lookout for a big one. A good inning from him comes to an end, and that is Mohsin again, who's done the job with the ball. Economical over, and to have another nail in the coffin, it's the edge that has gone into the gloves of the keeper. And umpire Mustafa Qazi, without any doubts, with a nod of the head and then the finger eventually going up, gets this man out to the center at number 4, Nabil Ahmed.
There comes Nabil Ahmed, another experienced batter. 125 runs in his 9 matches, striking the ball of 148. Well, both these experienced batters are now have come onto the strike, onto the pitch. Well, that's what the final really requires. Someone who can take the pressure and can produce some runs, not get carried away with that. Something we have seen with Ali Abbas there. Few dot deliveries, tried to go that one.
At the halfway stage, 10 overs have been completed. It is even Stevens, but in terms of the wickets that have lost for MEC Study Group, they wouldn't mind that at this stage. On the other side, Kiraniganj Challengers, if they have to keep their hopes alive, they have to keep picking those wickets. It's the equation now. 10 overs remain, 78 runs with 8 wickets in hand. Can MEC Study Group pull off here from Kiraniganj is going to be the question as the over number 11 starts off.
Quite a similar stage Team Kiraniganj Challengers were at after the end of 10 overs. The score was similar, 73, MEC 76, but it was their wickets. They've downed 6 wickets in their 10 overs, whereas MEC have just downed 2 wickets. But there's nothing much wrong here by the team MEC, going at the 7.6 run rate. Well, that's a shorter delivery. Shabir, some pace have been produced there by him. An excellent delivery to start off. Team Kiraniganj Challengers will not back out from this game. They know it's a very important game. After weeks and weeks of hard work that they have put in, they really would want to go to able to win this game. We can see that they're trying their best to able to pick those wickets, throwing everything at it in the fielding. Let's have a look at how this match goes. Muiz, we are looking for some really nail-biting finish, I think.
That's a good strike. Slightly shorter again from the bowler, but this time Zahid gets the connection and he picks it up towards the mid-wicket region fielder. One more run added, and that gets Nabil Ahmed on strike. This man has got the ability to clear the ropes again after Ali Abbas, and the lookout for a big one has departed. Will Nabil Ahmed look to get his eye in first, or right from the word go look to take on the bowler is going to be the question. Beautifully played. That is a quality stroke, letting the ball to come onto the bat and guiding it all along the ground. Excellent work from the fieldsman. And Nabil knows, as Zahid and him have played a lot of cricket together, he cannot rush through with those runs when Zahid is at the other end, watchful as he guides it away in the backward point region to pick up a single. Back to around the stumps for Sabir, bowling to Zahid.
Well, there we go, a thick edge. There is a fielder underneath, and that will be the wicket number 3. Well, that was already in the place. We were expecting that one to come. Excellent ball there by Shabbir Zahid. We had seen that he was trying to hit those big boundaries, trying to get that one out of the boundary line. But this time he missed times. That one hitting it straight to the short covers fielder. MD Faisal picked up that catch, has to walk back to the pavilion, scoring 14 runs of 16 deliveries. Let's have a look at that ball again. An excellent delivery, a fuller one, hitting it straight into the hands of MD Faisal, the guy who doesn't drop much.
That brings Mohammad Nabil on strike. Both Nabils into the act of getting a partnership going in for their team just when the pressure has been created here with 2 quick wickets going down for them. It is the left-hand, right-hand combination out here. What can the bowling unit do? This is excellent fight back again. They were beautiful in the first inning. Kiranigan Challengers, after they lost 6 wickets, they kept fighting and they got the important crucial partnerships to get the score past the 150 run mark after a quick fire inning from Mudassir at the top of the order, which dampened their hopes. They're still looking to fight back in this game as they've picked 3 wickets and 2 of those have gone in pretty quick time, and this man has done the job for them. Sabir has picked up 2 wickets. Still a lot of work to be done out there from him as he looks to bowl to Mohammad Nabil, who's on strike facing Sabir. The left-handed batter is also known for his big hitting abilities, and that's a poor delivery. First up to the new man. The pressure moments, you cannot afford to tend to leak that pressure away with those wide deliveries. He has to be spot on, and that is where the pressure will remain on the batters. If you tend to leak those extras away, it is going to be easy freebies on offer, and they will take it any time. Both these experienced batters out there, Mohammad Nabil and Nabil Ahmed. That is watchful from Mohammad Nabil as he plays it back to the bowler. Good delivery. Much better line that from Sabir.
Well, final delivery of the over number 11. Something have been created by the Kiranigan Challengers bowler Shabbir. Just 3 runs coming off this over. What an over this is turning out to be. Well, that's a loud appeal. That's a loud appeal. The umpire signals it as not out. A dot ball to end the over number 11. MEC Study Group 79 with the loss of 3 wickets. Well, the pressure, as you can see, Moez, is really now turning out to be an important factor of this game. Maybe the ball was going down the leg side. Good call there by the umpire.
Yes, was a good confident appeal coming in from the bowler and the keeper, but that was surely heading on to miss the leg stump, no doubt about it. Umpire Mohammad Aslam has a close look at it and with the nod of the head says not out. And it's back to Mohsin, who started off with a bang in his first over, picking up a wicket and giving away just 2 runs. And this is going to be very interesting. Just the kind of the bowler both these batters from MEC favor, because he likes to keep it in the line of the stumps and also likes to get those fuller deliveries coming in. Going to be interesting this. And Nabil works it away nicely along the ground towards the deep mid-wicket fieldsman Mohammad Faisal as a single is added on to the score of MEC Study Group. As the over number 12 starts off, this match is heading into a close finish. The only way that Kiranigan challenges can fight it out is here. Try and keep the batters quiet and also pick the wickets in the process. On the other hand, MEC Study Group, if they keep the strike rotating and a not boundary, can keep them in a hunt. We are into the over number 12. A single to start off the over. Mohsin to Mohammad Nabil. And he strikes it well and he strikes it along the ground. Saidul Islam is very quick to get to the ball. One-handed pickup and a shy towards the bowler. It's the first runs for Nabil as he gets off the mark. It's back to Nabil Ahmed on strike. It's a fuller delivery. He struck that well, but we'll find the man in the deep. Faisal doing the work again. It's going to be another run at it. The throw coming in. The keeper failing to collect it cleanly. As one more run is added. Mohsin is going to be the key man with the ball. He started off brilliantly. Looks to go for the big one. The bowler not quite going for it. Instead, the keeper goes and he grabs that. And Mohsin has struck here again. And what a catch that is from the wicket keeper. Was in the air. The bowler wasn't very far away from him, but the keeper called for it. And he grabs that beautifully. And that is Mohammad Nabil early in his inning on his way back to the dugout. As he departs, another wicket goes down for MEC Study Group. 3 quick wickets going down and a loud cheer coming in from the crowd that has been gathered here to applaud the efforts of Kiranigan challengers. And that is another brilliant delivery way outside the off-stump line, wanting to fetch that. Hit it over the mid-wicket region, doesn't quite get it off the middle of the bat. And that was an absolutely brilliant take from the keeper. Had a lot of ground to cover. And he made sure that he clings on to it as Imran Nawaz, a crucial man in this chase, walks out to the centre. Because this man is a very able batsman with his batting qualities. Just the kind of the batter you want at this stage for MEC Study Group. Because he can get his eye in. And once he does that, it's always going to be a difficult batsman to get rid of. But what an exceedingly good job this is being done by this man with the ball. Mohsin has struck here for his team twice already into his over number 2. It's been very economical. Imran Nawaz facing Mohsin. Good delivery, strikes him on the pad, and that might just have gone on to miss the leg stump. Was a very good decision there from the umpire Mustafa Qazi. The bowler and the keeper thought they have another wicket here. Imran Nawaz surviving an anxious moment out there, but as we see, the middle and leg off stump is exposed, and probably the angle of the ball might have got that away from the leg stump. A brilliant decision there at a crucial stage of the game under pressure, and that was spot on from the umpire Mustafa Qazi. Imran Nawaz looking to be different here in this inning, because he's not the kind of a batter who likes to go after the bowlers right from the word go. The pressure is getting on the players here at the end of 12 overs. Another brilliant over from Mohsin. 3 runs and a wicket for him. 82 for the loss of 4 wickets. MEC Study Group have a lot of catching up to do with 8 overs remaining in this inning with 6 wickets in hand. And they are still in requirement of 72 runs for a victory. What a stage to bring in a talented all-rounder. His first over was very impressive. Saad Jasim comes in to the attack to bowl his over number 3. It's going to be Nabil Ahmed on strike. Run a ball 3 for him. It's going to be key man in this chase as well for MEC Study Group if they have to get over that victory target. With 8 overs remaining, 6 wickets in hand and 72 runs to get. This partnership is going to be the key for MEC here. Beautifully played away on the offside. The fielder and the deep point. Sharif Mia gets to the ball. A single to start the over number 13. Every run is going to be valuable. Every run is going to be important. Remember, this is the plate finals of KCC T20 Falcons Trophy 4th edition. Beautiful strike that from Imran Nawaz, confidently put away towards the deep mid-wicket region. And he picks his first run on the board with a good looking strike all along the ground. And he gets it away for a single. Good bowling this. Good start to the spell from Sohaj. Second one of his spell. Third one, in fact, coming from him. Nabil on strike. Very good delivery. Watchful Nabil defends it. And the bowler's done well here to pick it up and have a go at the non-strikers end and hit the batsman on his back. Hopefully Nabil is okay there. The bowler was very quick to apologize to the batsman. He didn't do anything wrong but had a shy at the stumps. Nabil also acknowledging there's no problem there and seems to be okay. That is good sportsman spirit from the bowler and the batsman. Good to see that. It doesn't quite happen out there these days. Full marks to both of them. He's played that up easily and is in the gap. That is beautifully put away by Nabil, and that's going to be important 4 runs coming in from his bat. He saw the width on offer. It was a poor delivery from the bowler, and Nabil, with all his experience, gets it up and over. Even though his hand came off the bat, that was well placed and into the ropes for a boundary to come in. 6 runs of the over, 4 deliveries gone. That is what they need. MEC study group to keep the scorecard ticking, and an odd boundary will come in for sure with the batting abilities of these batters. Over number 13, 6 runs. Sohaj to Nabil. Much better delivery in the line of the stumps. The fielder's quick to get to the ball, and that's going to be 1 more run added. This is heading into a very close finish, but these two men have got a lot of experience, have been umpteen times with this kind of situations, and they will be looking forward to get the partnership coming in. That is another brilliant strike from Imran Nawaz, finds the field and the deep backward point region. A single to finish off the over there. A very good one. 8 runs in total coming off the 13th over for MEC study group. Just when the pressure was building on them, they've got a good over coming in their way. And there's the equation on the screens.
64 runs required from 42 deliveries. The pressure is on. The game is on. What a match this is turning out to be. At this stage, quite similar in the runs. Kiranigan Challengers 98, MEC 90, but it's the wickets yet again, 6 runs. But they've still got 6 wickets in hand. MEC study group. Will they be able to take that one? Both the experienced batters are now onto the crease. Imran, what a player that is, have been played quite in many occasions in this pressure situations. Have performed really well, won the matches for their games. There you go. This time he cuts that one away. A single will be taken, which brings back Nabil onto the strike. Let me remind you guys, an innings Nabil has played in the previous semi-final in the pressure game. Have really pulled out the match, kept his calm, keep going in the semi-final, produced a win for his team alongside his partner Awais, who is not playing today. But what a match this is turning out to be. Mohsin, excellent. Just 7 runs in his 2 overs. What over match this is turning out to be for him. This time he cuts it straight to the fielder. Excellent work done there by Shalom. The captain saves the boundary. That was hit quite hard from Imran. Each run will be very important here. We can see the Well, this time tries to sweep that one. No times that really well. Picks up a single though. Both the dugouts are quite in energy. Alongside with the fielders here for Kiranigan Challengers have now really on their toes. Well, this was a leg spin delivery. A good change up yet again by Mohsin. What a bowler he is. Look at the economy there. Just 9 runs coming as we now move to the final delivery of the over number 3 for him. 94 runs on board. Can Imran clear some of it? This time he hits it straight down the ground for another single. Keeping it calm, keeping it steady. Both these batters after the end of 14th over. MSC Study Group 95 with the loss of 4 wickets. Almost 6.79 runs is the current run rate the team MSC is now playing on. 6 more overs to go. What a match this is turning out to be. What a final this is turning out to be. As you can see, the required run rate almost 10 and over. Well, this sight can be quite triggering for the team who's batting, team MEC. 10 runs and over can be really tough at some times, especially in this pressure situation, in this stage, the final between both these teams. The partnership, 13 runs of 14 deliveries, 13 extras have been given in this game by Kiranigan Challengers. Here comes Shabir to bowl his 4th over. He'll have to go back in his run up, missing his steps there. There we go, Shabir to Imran. 15th over of this game. That was really close, really close. The umpire considering it as a legal delivery. Shabir starts off with the dot one. Well, this time that's up in the air. There is a fielder underneath. Oh, that's a catch taken. What a catch that was. It's the captain himself, Shalom, keeping his calm in this pressure situation. The entire Kiranigan Challengers are now onto their feet. All the excitements we can see on the faces of these players. Imran Nawaz, what an important wicket. Has to walk back to pavilion, scoring only 5 runs in his 10 deliveries. Let's have a look at that catch again. A shorter delivery. Imran tries to clear that one. The captain himself keeping his calm, picking up that excellent catch. 5th wicket has now departed. The new batter now coming in, Umar Abbas, another young man, 7 matches, 56 runs. Didn't really kept going with the bat. Well, today is the opportunity for him to show his talent right in the very tough situation, I would say, that his team is in right now. Over 10 runs per over is required from here. The pressure is on. Kiranigan Challengers have been picking up those wickets in the really important stages of the game. Didn't really allow any batter to settle into the crease.
And what a performance this has been from Sabir, who is absolutely brilliant with the bat. And look at that, 3 wickets for 17 runs. And what an important breakthrough. Imran Nawaz is a prized wicket to get rid of, because he's a man who was very capable of playing the waiting game. And he's back in the dugout looking for a big one. Holds out to Shah Alam, takes a brilliant one in the long on region. It's going to be important here. This partnership is going to be the key for MEC Study Group. We're approaching the over number 15. 5 wickets down. The strong performance this from Kiraniganj. Umar Abbas watchful as he lets the ball to come onto the bat and works it away for a single as Abdul Aziz is the fieldsman. One more run added to the score takes them towards that milestone of 100 runs. And after that, it's going to be important phase of play coming in as we are approaching the over number 15 with 3 deliveries remaining. It's been another brilliant over from Sabir so far. So good from him. 3 deliveries, a run and a wicket of Imran Nawaz gets Nabil on strike. Beautiful delivery in the block hole. Not many options for the batsman. They're just getting some bat onto the ball, playing it back to the bowler. Another dot. Another good one from the bowler. He's got 2 deliveries remaining in his spell. Can he get a 4-for here or a 5-for? Always a possibility to pick wickets. He's done brilliantly for his team. Terrific performance and needs to finish it off well here. Looks to go for the big one. Is in the air. The fielder, can he get there? Lands safely. Nabil, his heart would have been in his mouth for a moment as he saw the ball going in the air and the fielder approaching that. Unfortunately for him, the ball landing safely. And that is importantly another run that has come in for MEC Study Group. With the last delivery of the over coming in, it's going to be Umar Abbas on strike.
Here we go. The experience and a young batter onto the crease for MEC. Played really well down the leg side. Will they come back for a second? This settles only for a single. Well, let me remind you guys, Umar Abbas is an extraordinary young batter who can hit those big shots. He has got the talent alongside the experience of Nabil. Kept his calm in the semi-final, keeping his calm in this final. Will he be able to produce what he did in the previous game? Batting until the very last moment and be able to win the game for their team. 56 runs required now in the 5 overs. Run rate over 11 now. What a match this has been turned out to be. Kiranigan Challengers really pulled it out from out of nowhere. 154 runs on board. Well, that's the pressure of the final. Few good deliveries, few important wickets, few quick wickets can really put the other team in pressure. Here comes Mohsin to bowl his final over of his spell. What an spell that he has bowled. Just 10 runs, picking up those 2 wickets. Definitely the guy who have brought back their team back into this exciting run chase.
Yes, absolutely. When we came into bowl, we talked about his economy rate and he's lived up to expectations, Hasib here. In his 3 overs, he's given away just 10 runs. Absolutely brilliant stuff from Mohsin. And he's not done yet. He comes in to finish off his spell with the last over coming in from him. And he starts off with a good one. Umar Abbas in the lookout for a big one. Doesn't quite middle it. Plays it towards Faisal in the deep for a run to be added on to the score. Takes his team on to 99 now. Nabil Ahmed is going to be the man who will look to get the big hits coming in. Struck him on the pad and the ball was heading into the stumps. He recovered well to quickly get that away from going on to the stumps here. In the lookout for a big one. Swings at it and misses. Another dot delivery from Mohsin. Brilliant stuff from the bowler. This time tosses it up and beautifully done to go past the pad. The keeper was waiting for the opportunity to disturb the stumps behind it. Collecting cleanly. Probably wanting Nabil to lose his balance and probably go out of the crease. Was always in the lookout for a stumping. A dot delivery again. This time his middle date is in the air. The fielders are coming under that. Will it be taken? Yes, it has been put down. It is Abdul Aziz, who's a very safe fieldsman with that big miss at a crucial stage. That could have been a big wicket to have at this stage of the game. But Nabil survives and spare a thought to the bowler who's done absolutely brilliantly. And a chance goes down begging.
Well, that's the pressure created by Mohsin. This time again, coming in from the bat of Umar Abbas. That will be taken. What a catch that is under pressure. Dropping the catch in the previous ball and coming back right on top of the game at the very next ball. That's Kiranigal Challengers for you. What a match this has turned out to be. Umar Abbas losing his temper, has to walk back to the pavilion, scoring 3 runs of 4 deliveries. Saidul, the big man with the cash there.
Yes, that was a good take. The pressure was getting on with that missed opportunity. And that is Mohsin again striking for his team to pick up his 3rd wicket. Saidul Islam, who played a cameo with the bat. He bowled a few good overs already for his team. And this time at a crucial stage, hangs on with that catch to get rid of Umar Abbas. Another key important wicket taken here by Kiraniganj. Umar Abbas, rush of blood for the young man, not quite going to construct his inning, instead looked to go for the big one and holds out to the long off fielder, making no mistake. And that gets Amir in at number 8 for MEC Study Group, with still a lot of runs required in this chase. But this man with the ball has been absolutely phenomenal. Brilliant figures for him into his last delivery. He's picked up 3 wickets, given away just 12 runs. Is absolutely proud performance from this man for his team in this big clash. And that's Amir looking to go for the big one. Has he played it into the hands of Saidul? He had to do a better job in order to go for the catch. He wasn't the quickest, was in the air for some time, keeping him interested. Eventually the ball lands safely, and also there's no run that the batters have gone through with that over coming to an end.
Well, that brings up the 100 for Team MSC, coming in quite late in the 16th over. Started off well with Mudassir and Ali Bas, 29 and 22 each. Zahid 14, Nabil, the only batter, the only hope left for Team MSC, 13 of 14. Currently at the crease. Nothing much kept going in the middle order for these batters. Mohammad Nabil 1, Imran 5 runs, and Umar Abbas 3 runs. Well, that was the important factor of this game, picking up those wickets for those important wickets of middle order batsmen. Shabbir picking up 3 wickets. Mohsin picking up 3 wickets. Well, Moiz, it has just been Mohsin, I would say, who have really brought back Kiranigan Challengers back into the game. His economy, tremendous. Just 12 runs in his 4-over spell.
Absolutely, that's spot on, Hasib. The pressure can get on the batsmen when they don't start to get the runs. And when you tend to look to go for the big hits, that's where MEC Study Group have faltered, looking for those big hits and holding out to the fielders, waiting for the chances, even though a few have been missed out by Kiranigan Challengers. But they've done remarkably well to get rid of the 6 top order batters from MEC. And it is going to be this man on strike who's going to be key in this chase if MEC Study Group have to pull up a victory here.
54 runs required, 4 overs in hand. They really need to hit some big shots. Saidul back onto the bowling attack. And there we go. He has connected that one really well. That's the experience. Ball goes all the way for a maximum. Excellent pick-up shot, that one from Nabil. Banged in shot. Didn't have quite much pace on that one. Nabil coming right at top of that delivery, hitting it all the way for a maximum.
Yes, that was a back of hand delivery from Saidul Islam, who bowls it really well, but that was in the slot for Nabil. He does have a go at it and makes the connection sweetly to get it going over the ropes. A good start to the over here for MEC Study Group. And this one is a better comeback from the bowler. He's cleaned him up, and that is going to be the end of Nabil Ahmed, who's disappointed, having a look on his way back to the dugout at the bowler, who's given him a lot of mouthful on his way back to the dugout. Saidul Islam striking and getting another wicket for his team.
Well, there you go. It has always been like that for Team Kiranigan Challengers. Nabil Ahmed walks back to the pavilion, scoring 19 of 6. Balled in by Saidul. What a ball this has been. Let's have a look at that wicket again. A fuller delivery. Didn't really have the time to middle that one. Nabil walks back to the pavilion. The story has always remains the same in this run chase, especially in the second innings. Team Kiranigan Challengers down and coming back right at top of their game at the very next delivery. Najam Ahmed will be the new batter now coming in. Another right-hander batsman onto the crease. Both the new batters are now in the crease at this run chase. 106 runs on board. 48 runs more required. In 22 deliveries, anything can happen. It's a T20 game. 1 over can really bring any team back. This time Najam gets off the mark, hits it straight down the ground. 13 is the required run rate. Which brings Amir back onto the strike. He's another guy. He's got the strike rate. He's got the power. He can clear few shots. There we go. Ball number 4 in this 17th over. A slower one this time. Swing and a miss. Amir throws everything that he's got. Fails to middle that one. Fails to connect that one. The entire dugout, the entire supporters of Kiranigan Challengers and the fielder itself are right on their toes. We can see the energy, right? Another fuller delivery, swing and a miss. A quick single taken there, backed up by the fielder Aziz. What a match this has turned out to be. A low-scoring match, only 154 runs on board. Team Kiranigan Challengers, excellent with the ball, 108 runs. Picked up that 7th wicket of MEC Study Group. The hopes have been shattered for MEC. Well, that will be a wide signal, some extra runs. A boundary signal by the umpire. 5 runs will be added. These runs will be really important for Team MEC. Way down the leg side, quite far away from the keeper himself. The keeping has been quite extraordinary in this innings. What a catch that he took for Mohammad Nabil. Has to cover a lot of ground in that. Have been excellent throughout the tournament as well. This time Najam again hitting it down the ground. Only a single will be taken. No boundary scored. That will be the end of over number 17th MEC Study Group, 114 with the loss of 7 wickets. Last 3 overs to go. 40 runs required. Required run rate over 13 runs and over. Aziz have been given the opportunity to bowl the over number 18th for his team. Have gone only for 5 runs in his first over. Excellent over by him. Here we go. Over number 18. Aziz to Najam. Starts off with a slower one. He hits that one quite powerfully straight down the ground. Saidul is the fielder, the man, the big man. What a day he's having. Excellent with the bat, excellent with the ball, and exceptional with the fielding as well. Picking up those catches in this pressure situation is always quite difficult, but he has proved himself in every stage of the game. Another slower delivery this time. Amir is in the action. Again into the hands of Saidul, the man we were talking about. The man in the action again. What a catch that is. It seems to be looking from here that the ball was going all the way for a maximum. But that big man stretched his arms and picked up that catch. Amir departs. Wicket number 8 falls, scoring just 1 run. Catch taken by Saidul.
I think that is one factor of the game wherein Kiraniganj challengers have managed to do well. Kiraniganj, wherein at a crucial stage of the game, they've managed to hold on to the chances that have come their way. But on the other side, MEC created the chances, but the misses from them led to them being in all sorts of trouble. And that is why Kiraniganj challengers are looking at the top in this game and probably on their way to lift the plate cup here in this tournament. It's been a very good, exciting contest between these two very talented teams. At this stage, I've got the feeling, Hasib, that Kiraniganj might have pulled this off. What do you have to say about it?
Well, definitely. Almost 15 runs and over is required. They're all only 2 wickets in hand. Vishwateja on strike, starts off with the ramp, and that's gone up in the air. That will be the wicket number 9. Well, that is almost the end story for Team MEC Cricket. Just in some time, we might be able to see an end to this run chase. 9 wicket has been departed now.
And the keeper again with a good catch. Those simple ones can be dropped at times when you tend to take it very casually. Vishwateja Netam on the very first delivery. Not very smart stuff from the young man. Has a lot of learning to be done. Looking to get that ram shot away of Abdul Aziz, who's a smart bowler. Gets it in the right area, and the keeper doing the rest to grab the opportunity. 2 in 2 for Abdul Aziz as the captain, with his head down, makes his way out to the centre. For sure, he would be disappointed as his batting unit has not quite done the job for him to get that victory target to be achieved at the final stages of the game here. Abdul Aziz, what an over this has turned out to be from him. 2 for 6 in his spell so far, and he's into his over number 2 here. He's not done. He's got 3 deliveries remaining. Can he finish it off in this one? And that would be mighty celebrations waiting for Kiraniganj if they finish it off here. He's looked to go for the big one. Is in the air. The fielder, Abdul Aziz, was the man. Could have got another hat-trick in this tournament, but that is a miss. The fielder having a lot of ground to be covered in the long-on region. Did well to try and get there, but not enough as Muiz gets it away for a single as one more run is added. It's going to be Najim on strike. 3 of 3 for him. Can he get the big hits in? Coming in to get his team closer to that victory's target. And he's got that beautifully up over now of the cover fielder. The chase is on, but will just be a single added to the score of Kiraniganj.
Well, there we go. Final wicket to go. Just 1 wicket in hand for Team MEC. And just 1 minute away, Kiraniganj challengers, for this exciting match. Here we go. Final delivery of the over number 18. He hits it straight to the fielder at the short covers. No single will be taken. Najam will keep the strike. That's the end of over number 18. MEC study group now in some really trouble. 117 runs with the loss of 9 wickets.
It's a lot of runs required from the remaining 2 overs. There's the equation. In fact, there's the bowling card that has come up on the screen. Suad Jasim, 3 overs, 30 runs. Saidul Islam, 4 overs, 34 runs and a wicket. Sabbir was absolutely phenomenal. He's pulled up a man of the match performance for me, especially with the bat and the ball, if his team ends up winning this game. 4 overs, 20 runs and 3 wickets. Aziz, 2 overs for him, 8 runs and 2 wickets. Shahinul, just an over, giving away 11 runs. Mohsin was the man who started the pressure building on in the batting unit of MEC study group with those 4 economical overs to pick up 3 wickets. Was just brilliant with the ball. And looks like it is going to be the over number 19 coming in from the medium pacer. There's the equation. 37, 12 deliveries. Sohaj with the ball bowling to Najam. In the lookout for a big, powerful strike. Will get it towards the long on fielder. Shah Alam might be a relieved man at this stage. But remember, the game of cricket is not done until the last run or the last delivery is bowled. You cannot afford to tend to get relaxed. But looks like he is pretty confident with the way his bowlers can handle the situation here. As the captain of MEC study group, Muiz Ahmed is on strike.
Well, this time played that very watchfully and onto the backward point. A single will be taken. Well, we have seen in the previous pop-up that has come, the fall of wickets have been quite one after the other. That the innings of Team MEC was just didn't really kept going at any stage of the game. The wickets were falling at the very important stages continuously. There we go. Najam tries to hit that one onto the mid-wicket. Couldn't time that one really well. A single will be taken yet again. Well, the fall of wickets, that's what I was talking about. What do you think about that, Mohit?
Yes, the pressure was kept alive by Kiranigan challengers, and the batters playing some rash strokes, throwing it away has caused the trouble for MEC study group. The captain has played that well, but will find the field and the long on region. It's going to be another single. Those singles will not really hurt Kiranigan challengers. They would be mighty pleased with the way things have gone so far in this over. It was turning out to be a good one from Suhad Jasim. Over number 19, 4 deliveries, 4 singles. Najam on strike. Is it that well? Is it going to be taken? The fielder, Saidul Islam, again brilliant to get to the ball. Got his hand to it, but just not enough for him to pull it off. As another good one in the field. And that is a kit quality strike from the bat of Najam. He's keeping his team in the hunt here with a 6 coming off his bat. Still runs required. Still the deliveries remain. But the wickets in hand is the concern for MEC here. Now Fuller delivery. Played it straight towards the fielder in the cow corner region. It's going to be a single to finish off the over. A good over that from MEC study group. Probably a little too much coming in, a little too late for them, as they have 6 deliveries remaining in this chase. Can they pull it off here is going to be the question. 26 required from 6 deliveries. Haseeb, can that happen?
Well, it's a T20 game. Anything can happen. As you said, it's not over until it's over. 6 more deliveries to go. Najam on strike, playing 13. Have scored 13 runs in his 8 deliveries. He's a man. We can look that he has hit a maximum at the last in the previous over. Maybe he can go for another one. It's never an end story until it's end.
Yes, absolutely spot on. And looks like it is an interesting change in the bowling here. It's been Faisal who's been asked to come into the attack. We haven't seen too much from this man with the ball. And at a crucial stage, the captain decides to hand over the ball to this talented batsman who's been amongst the runs. And remember, as we said, the match is not done yet. Still 6 deliveries remaining. If Najam can pull off a few big hits of the first few deliveries, the pressure will be back on Kiraniganj. Mohammad Faisal coming into the attack, bowling to Najam. 6 deliveries remain. 26 runs is what they need. Big hits is what is required.
MD Faisal will have the ball in hand to bowl the final over. A new bowler coming in to bowl the final over. Gamble has been done. There we go. Najam trying to hit that one straight down the ground. Coming out of the wicket. Picks up only a single. 25 runs required on 5 deliveries now. Well, that's pulled away again. There is a fielder there. 4 deliveries, 24 runs required, 4 maximums required. 1 more delivery to go until to confirm our winners. There you go, a swing and a miss.
That's been referred to the TV umpire upstairs. Umpire Mohammad Aslam not taking any chances. Looks like the batsman might have kept his foot grounded. The keeper, another with a brilliant glove work behind the stumps, affects a quick stumping. As we have a look at the replay there. The batsman keeping his foot grounded. No troubles there as the dot delivery comes in. It's now 3 deliveries remaining for 24 runs to come in for MEC Study Group. Faisal has done well in this over. Kept things very tidy. That's a good quality strike. Will be no runs as Muiz denies Najam a single there. Ask him to keep the strike on with the 2 deliveries that remain. MEC Study Group played brilliantly, but not just enough from them to pull off a victory here. That's played uppishly. Could be a chance. The fielder coming under that, and he's put down on the 3rd attempt that he got the ball juggling into his hands, and that is disappointment for Faisal. He could have picked up his first wicket here probably in this tournament. He missed out in the field as 1 more run adds on. In fact, no runs there again. Najam will be the man on strike. Swings at it, and that's going to race into the boundary ropes. With that, the over will come to an end, and with this match also ends. And it is Kiraniganj Challengers who've come up as a winner in this plate finals. They will be absolutely delighted with the way they've performed in this game. They were in all sorts of trouble when they lost wickets, when they decided to bat first. 6 of them going down for them in quick time. But those partnerships between Sohaj, Saidul Islam, and the man who was absolutely phenomenal with his performance with the bat and the ball, pulling it off for Kiraniganj, as we have a look at a lot of happy faces and thoroughly enjoyed this victory for sure. And why not? They played some absolutely brilliant cricket to knock over MEC Study Group in this finals.
The top scorer definitely Mudassir, 29 of 19. The start was there alongside with Ali Abbas, 22 of 28. Nabil Ahmed, 19 of 16. They've got the start as the partnership in the opening partnership was almost around 50-60 runs. They've got this start, but just didn't really kept going. As you can see, the excitement, the happiness on the faces of these players of Kiraniganj Challengers behind the screen. Quite happy. Abdul Mohsin, what an over, what a spell coming in from him. 3 wickets of just 12 runs. The economical bowler throughout the tournament. Shabir Hussain, 3 of 20. Abdul Aziz, 2 of 8. Excellent bowling there by the team Kiraniganj Challengers. They have been quite extraordinary throughout the tournament. Really good in the semi-final, really good in the final. The card summary here: Sohag is the man, 34 of 23. Shabir, 34 of 32. Sharif Mia, 29 of 17. Saidul, 19 of 11. Posted 153 runs of total after winning the toss. Excellently done there by the bowlers. Vishwa, 2 wickets. Nabil, 2 wickets. Umar, a wicket. Ali Abbas, a wicket. Nothing wrong much with the bowling for MEC, but it's the batting that they couldn't just keep going. Mudassir, the highest one there, 29. Ali Abbas, 22. Nabil, 19. And Najam, 18. Well, that's the story of today's game. This match has turned out to be quite an extraordinary one. What a final we had, a low scoring total. Here we go, the man of the match, the one we expected, the man, excellent with the ball, excellent with the bat. 3 wickets of 20 runs and 34 runs striking the ball with 106. Those runs was the one which really made them win, I would say. An important 34 runs and that important 3 wickets. What a match this has been. What a tournament this has been for them. And for Team MEC as well, I would say, have been playing really well throughout the tournament alongside Kiraniganj Challengers. After that hard work, after those matches, the result are under their favor. Well, that will be the end of the final today.
We have an exciting match awaiting for you. It's going to be the championship game of KCC Falcons Champions Trophy 4th edition. It's going to be Lexus taking on Thundercats. It promises to be another belter as we await the start. Until then, we'll take a short break. When we come back, it's going to be the big finals coming your way.